This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. It's time for Early Break, brought to you by Game of Trucking. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks into the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday to you, Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Full show ahead. Lots to get to today. Sean Callahan, next segment. We'll have Sam Stroh from Double Eagle Golf in studio talking about our event out there at Friday for the Ryder Cup. A couple days away from that. 6 to 10 a.m. Double Eagle Golf. We got some audio to get to today from practice yesterday. How are you guys doing today?
There's a lot going on.
Headphones working?
I forgot about Double Eagle.
That's Friday. It's okay to forget about that now.
Man, there's
I have mentioned it on the air, several days now.
You guys have
It's
failed.
been mentioned every day for the last 12 days.
Probably
One
about
thing
that.
One thing you guys have failed miserably on is you haven't alerted anybody about speed traps, and it's that time of the month.
I haven't seen one yet. I haven't experienced a speed trap in a while.
It's happening.
Where?
It's going to go down.
Where'd you see
I
it?
didn't see one. No,
I saw one.
I
got
take
one.
a different route to work than I used to. So I
That's
don't.
me too. I'm all jacked up with the route because this is all new to me. I will say this: I've driven several times incorrectly. I didn't get all the way to the deal, but I went down O Street. And that's out of the way.
Boy, that's okay though.
Yeah, no,
It's not that bad.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying. I'm driving. I'm like, this is not where we're at.
All
I've been
jacked up.
twice. Yeah,
Well, at least you keep going. You don't stop at 48. You keep
I've
going.
never stopped at 48.
That's good.
I've never got that far, but I've made the air coming out. I can't imagine what I must drive through as far as red lights or anything going on, because there's times, and I'm 16 blocks into the drive, and I have no idea what just happened.
God, that's good to hear.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That's good to hear.
I have no idea.
That's got to be an age thing.
Just lost,
Just spacing.
and also no radio on either. Just
You
quiet.
got a lot on your mind.
Not really, just nothing on my mind.
Maybe
I
that's
think that's it.
It's just
nothing.
absent-minded. He's
See, I
waking
got a
up.
lot on my mind, and I find myself doing that all the time. Like, okay, where am I even going right now? You know?
Yeah.
Let's not get too far into this conversation. Oh, there was a speed trap at 56 and Vine. I whipped by
See,
it,
I don't take that.
and the
I don't
guy
take
was in the
fun.
dark. Now, see, I think it's unfair. He's in a dark spot. Like,
That's intentional.
he could have got
That is fair.
now, and I'm not anti-law enforcement at all. They got to get you.
That's good.
If
That's
you're
good.
speeding, they got to get you. But they didn't get me. I was definitely speeding. I hit the brakes hard. I mean, I hit
So
them.
tomorrow, police, if you're listening, what's your exact route you take, Steve?
Well, just like you, I take different routes. I had to go by a curb appeal place. This place is remarkable. I know you guys won't do this because you're our South Siders, and this is on North 27th. It's north. You'd have to get Gigi in the car and Laura.
Yeah.
Is Gigi getting married? Is that the one who's getting married?
No,
She's in high school.
No, that's Sydney. She's been married. You were at the wedding.
Come on.
You were there.
Did you mention somebody's like a
No.
We were at the wedding.
You were at the
Gigi's
wedding.
in high school.
Gigi's in high school. Just started her freshman year.
That's a little young.
Which we've talked about.
Okay.
Apollinaire.
Anyway,
Yeah, Apollinaire.
you could get everybody in the car. Okay, so vape shop on 27th. It's drive-through.
Gigi said she wanted to start vaping, so I'll get her over there right away. Should be
Take the
awesome.
sip route.
CBD.
27th Street.
Now hold on, it's lit up, and the other thing about it is, and it touts this on the marquee. They got
The
drive-through.
breaker walking by.
Get some breakers going by. All right.
They got a drive-through, so it's you can get drive-through vape and CBD and a checking account.
Nice.
That's quite a combination there, Sip.
But it's the most well lit place. You almost have to see it to believe it. I know you think I'm crazy right now.
Usually do, yeah.
No, but it is. I drove by.
I'll get the kids together. We'll make a trip.
It's like seeing Christmas lights.
Yes,
it's not that much.
He said, "Grab Gigi and go to the CBD shop."
We're gonna do some vaping. Right down.
That's a great example.
Rodney works the window.
We'll buy some cigarettes on the way there. Marlboro Red.
Rodney,
better times, right?
Don't ask Rodney what his last name is. They don't go by. There's no last name.
Do that. No last name. So it's like Cher and Madonna.
Kind of. One name.
I do have one more thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
I want to play the actual open here. Is it fun,
That'd be
Bill?
great.
Is it
That'd be
extended
great.
aisle chit chat?
That'd be
Here we go.
Their
We got
sports
lots of
takes are great,
Generally speaking,
but the random conversations are even better.
I don't know if you want to talk about that on the radio.
Hey, you just did.
You just did. I mean, we're not just talking amongst ourselves.
It's time for Idle Chit Chat on Early Break, sponsored by Newton's Lawn Care.
All right, Bill, go ahead.
Well, this is incredible. I was out in Kearney at an event last week, and met a bunch of great people at the Nebraska Mortgage Association.
Nice.
But Mindy comes up and talks to me. She's a friend of Ashley's. Comes up and talks to me and says, "You're not going to believe this." She said, at the grocery store in Central City, they still have green stamps, and they still disperse them the exact same way. That little thing you kind of crank it around.
no way.
Yeah. So
No way.
They still have green stamps. That means you must still be able to cash them in. So we'd like to know more from Central City if we could.
Central City.
City's a great city.
Yes, it's a great city.
God
It's a
bless
town.
Central City.
Yeah. Yes,
It's a town.
it's incredible. The location's incredible.
Central City.
Yeah, I mean, you're 25 miles from Grand Island
And
I mean,
30 from Columbus.
Columbus. Yes, either way, you're in great shape.
Right. I think it's Highway 30.
Yeah, it's on 30. It's incredible.
Nailed it.
If you want a vacation sometime, Central City.
Go to Central City. Go to Chapman.
Yeah.
Chapman's right there.
Yeah,
Chapman, I think, is the next town.
next town up right there. Yeah, there's a. And
Look at you. Geography over here. I love this.
The train runs right there. So
Right along 30. Yeah. I used to take Jake. I mean, I'm from Columbus. My grandpa
I know. I'm proud of you for remembering your
in Grand Island.
stomping grounds
Just
here.
so you
One
know,
time
though.
we stopped at a bar in Silver Creek just to get a pop, and there was a major fight.
Yeah.
Like I was a little kid. I'll never forget it. I was a little kid, and my dad stopped it was a pop machine. You didn't go in the bar. It was just a pop machine.
Yeah,
There was
like
a bar fight. I was like, Dad, like there's a major bar fight in there. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. It was amazing. Silver Creek.
From the text line, confirming what you said earlier in the show, Sip, regarding this building on 27th
You
Street.
got to see it to believe it. I know you guys think I'm nuts.
Here's some response. It's incredible. People know what you're talking about. Railroader Matt says that's at 27th and Dudley. And he says it's the brightest building I've ever seen.
It's ungodly.
So it's like Wally World. It's like it's incredible.
Well, you almost got to see it to believe it. And they do have drive-through, which is remarkable to me.
Someone says Sip is correct. It's like the Griswold house. How bright that place is. You can see it from space. That's Eric in Village
I
West.
don't know what's brighter, the Amigos on 27th and Cornhusker or that. It's not 27th and Cornhusker. It's 27th and State Fair Park Drive. That's what the Amigos. You
Okay.
go there. You've gone there.
Oh yeah, I go to all the Amigos. I have probably hit every Amigos in this town several times.
You guys are really
Every time.
in Amigos.
It's the only two places that I'll eat is
What?
Misty's Havelock
And Amigos.
and Amigos.
That's it. That's it. Anywhere else, I'm out.
Nope, that's it.
He's
There
out.
you go.
Wait a second.
It's fine food.
Well, you want me to do Outback?
No, I probably
That's not
would,
Misty's
no.
Havelock.
It's not- No, I think
What did he say?
I said Misty's Havelock and Amigos.
Well, I'm trying to.
No, that's all I need.
Long John's?
That's all I need.
Long John Silver.
Long John Silver's, which I think has a good. They have a good little fish fillet, but
Yeah, you really do.
they really do. But I've not went to a Long John Silver's in quite
We can
some
change
time.
that, Bill. There's still one open. Two open in town. There's two open in Lincoln.
Yeah.
One by Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
And then one at like 10th and Cornhusker, or Highway 2. Excuse me. Highway 2 has one.
The Long John Silver's is hooked on Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Again,
It's a good combo.
This is good. A lot of those have those. Okay, we do have a gift before we get going.
No,
here
we
also.
don't.
Yeah, this is Bill brought this in. I'll get it.
Wait a
Hang on.
second. You brought gifts?
from Kathy Woody.
No way.
Stopped by the house yesterday.
Okay. First, we'll give the actual food, then the funny thing, the good thing after that. All right. Kathy Woody has provided us with some trucker treats. Some sort of pretzels. So these are dill pickle.
Oh,
I'll pass these down. You guys pick the ones you
those
want.
sound good.
Yes.
This is a bacon cheeseburger pretzel
God.
trucker treats.
You're gonna have those all over. You're gonna have stuff all over your truck.
Oh, this one looks good. Cinnamon toast.
Cinnamon toast.
Bill has a sweet tooth. This is for Bill here for sure.
Yeah, let's give that one to
Cinnamon
Bill.
toast pretzels. Give that to Bill, please.
Cinnamon toast pretzels are really interesting.
We got the Cool Ranch.
Oh, I like
Cool Ranch trucker treat.
Thank you.
And finally, we have the hot Cajun. There's also
That's for Josh. Josh gets the hot Cajun.
Okay.
We'll give Josh the hot Cajun. Okay.
Okay, no, yeah.
There's something else though in here. There's something else.
Okay.
Now, what happened yesterday at the end of our show that caused
A stir.
a stir?
In Nebraska.
My name was taken down off the post. You guys had already had your name's taken down.
We saw it live.
Heinrich Harburg remains up, and
Our
the
starting
guy saw it.
quarterback's up.
The guy saw it. He's still out there. Kathy Woody, our friend, Bill's friend, our friend, has said, let's try to do this again. Let's try harder this time. We got faces this time.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
There's one for Sip there.
Sip's
for
right
the
there.
camera. Yep, they can see that on the camera. If you're watching on the video stream, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter.
How'd she do this?
Okay, that's you.
Look at Bill. Look at Bill.
Could they gotten the camera any closer? Could they gotten the camera any closer to my face?
Your nose hair. I see your nose hair.
There's Bill.
Yes.
You got to trim your nose hair.
There's no nose hair.
There's mine.
There's
Merry Christmas,
I look
Jake.
a little bit surprised.
very surprised, very alert.
You look like my-
We have a bonus. There's a second Sip in case yours gets taken down the first time.
Yeah.
Look how regal he is.
He is very, very.
Josh, look how regal
That's
Sip is
his.
there.
That's his Tinder app.
Jiminy Christmas.
That's his Tinder app.
I don't even know. I don't have a Tinder app.
Are you sure?
Pop.
People checks. Swipe left for Sipple.
Swipe right.
I would love
Swipe right.
Swipe
You gotta
right.
swipe right, Bill.
Which
Swipe
one
left is a no.
Was it no? Okay, what?
Yeah, swipe left.
Swipe right.
Swipe
right.
right,
Yeah.
please.
Swipe right. So we get this.
We got tape.
Okay.
Tape for the
We're not putting that
Josh, it's your job. You can put this outside.
God,
We got
don't
tape
people-
and pictures here. So this
We're
is
gonna get
the
arrested.
city. Well, this is a fight with the city. They took
Yeah,
down our
this
names.
is
We're
a
fighting.
fight.
We are fighting back.
City of Lincoln, it's on. It's on.
We've had enough of this. We're
But
fighting
I
back.
thought we pretty much announced it was KFAB that was behind this.
Well, KFAB Lincoln 1620.
Jake announced a fight with the city. I don't know if
City.
people
It is
gonna
on.
appreciate that.
It is
I'm not part of that. I'm not part of that. I love you, city.
We're fighting the
No,
city.
love you.
only if you take our stuff down. Otherwise, I love the city. So this is a very small fight here regarding the stuff out here.
We should have.
The city
We
of
might
love
have to have
otherwise.
what's the mayor's name?
Did we?
What's the mayor's name?
Larry and Gaylord Baird.
We might have to have a mea culpa.
Yes.
Have her
Bring
on.
her in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bring her in studio.
That'd
We
be
can make
nice.
that happen.
As Bill would say, throw an olive branch.
Throw an olive branch. Yeah. Let's get this back.
He told
Uh,
And we cleared Pillin, right?
Yeah.
We cleared the governor of
We-
this.
we did
did this.
clear
We
it.
got to get the governor involved.
Yes, we do. I think we do.
I
Who's
think
lieutenant
he's
governor?
clear. I think he's clear at this point.
I'll call Trump.
Please call Donald. Call the Don.
I will.
Call,
Would you please not go there?
let's see. Hayden
I've
says.
met him. I've talked to him in the Oval Office.
He did. He took a
Right,
picture.
you did.
And his friend got tackled by
Bags. Bags got tackled.
What happened? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Honey, you're never going to believe where I'm at.
Flip phone. This is unreal.
Honey, you're never going to believe where I'm at.
Incredible. By the way, Bill, before we move on, Hayden, regarding Central City,
Yes.
born and raised, Central City does still have stamps at the mall. There's a mall.
There's a mall.
There's a mall in
There's a
Central.
mall.
How big is Central City? Like 3,000?
So what we really want
2,000?
to know is if you get whatever 20 books full, where can you go redeem them at?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. Where can you redeem them? Where can you get the canoe? You know, if you want to get a canoe,
Yeah, where's the prizes?
where
at
do you
here?
where are the prizes at?
How many stamps would it take to get a canoe?
I would love-
lot.
Because you know what would be fun to do if there's people out there that have green stamps that are just maybe didn't get thrown away, but they're not participating. Let's try to get them to Central City somehow and give them to somebody.
That's a good
It'd be a
idea.
great idea. Somebody there is still gathering.
I like
If
this
there's
idea.
a way we can try to.
Green stamp.
This is a chance for us to all unite, for the three-legged stool to lead something positive.
Yeah,
Get
we
all
need to do
available green stamps. We're going to try to get those to Central City. We'll have a raffle. Someone will win all of them.
that. I mean, we're fighting the city of Lincoln, which
Yeah.
is a little.
It's a little much. We got our hands got full real quick. It's like all of a sudden, like
I'm only fighting those who are taking down our things. Otherwise, I
See,
love the
now-
city. This is a small little fight here.
Yeah.
This little half
This
block
section.
This is a quarter of a block.
Jake's
Don't fight
doubling
about.
back quickly.
I'm only doubling back on that. You don't want to fight the city. Just want to keep our stuff out here.
We are fighting the city.
That's all I'm asking for.
Might be good publicity for us to actually fight the city on this.
I don't know. Bill's out of that. Bill says,
I'm supporting the
we
city.
love Lincoln. We love
Supporting
Lincoln.
the city.
All right. We got
anything else for idle chit chat at all?
Is there anything?
Well, I tell you what was impressive today. I drove down Main Street, O Street, Main Street. It was about 5:12 or so, and the beer truck was out in front of like the Duffy's in the rail area.
Is that right? Is that right?
I'm like,
is that right?
That's getting busy. My first question was, who has to meet him at 5 o'clock? I imagine they do it because they just stop the semi right there in the middle.
Right in the middle of O.
For a place that opens probably at 5 p.m., right?
Exactly.
4 p.m. They keep it at 5 a.m.
I'm sure they come down there and deliver all that because, like, hey, we can't do this during the day. So I was pretty pumped about it. That was pretty cool.
Delivery route, probably. Yeah. And that makes sense to do it this time. Yes. But they will stop trucks on O at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
That was the thing.
Terrible.
That was the thing about recruiting.
Clogs up traffic.
Recruiting New York City was that was well known that you just stopped at any time because you couldn't park anywhere. You just threw on your hazards and got out. People get their dry cleaning. Just stop in the middle of the road. Hazards on. Go get their dry cleaning. Come back out.
That's why he has a chopper, though, right?
Yeah.
The chopper's necessary. Chopper. That's why Schiano wants the chopper.
Yeah.
Schiano,
he gets what he wants.
Hey, Schiano's got Wagner this week right there. They're going to 4-1.
4-1.
Think about that.
The Scarlet Knights.
No, they're good. Who was I talking to yesterday that said that Rutgers has some dudes?
They got some dudes.
On
that
defense.
game was a way closer game than what that score was.
31-7.
Well, we said it was 17-7. They're on Michigan side of the field, 4th down, and they could throw a pick 6.
Yeah, I'm like, kick it. Go to 17-10. Make it a 1-score game. And nope, pick 6.
Didn't happen. By the way, Idle Chit Chat, again, sponsored by our friends at Newton's Lawn Care. Sign up for a 2024 fertilizer program and receive a free winterizer application this fall. Call or text Andrew and the team at 402-440-6297. Newton's Lawn Care, our sponsor of Idle Chit Chat. Sip, you were at practice yesterday, right? Marcus Satterfield spoke. Tony White.
Post-practice, yes.
Post-practice.
Nice.
A couple players spoke also.
Yeah, Fred spoke for 28 minutes, which was about a minute for every win he's had.
Okay. Wow. That was uncalled for. Wow. Uncalled for.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
Well, he's actually, I think he's won 18 in the Big Ten. So more than him. Anyway. Yeah, I was there. I wasn't
taking
at practice.
Shots over here.
I wasn't at practice.
Post-practice.
Post-practice, yes. I wish I was at practice, but I wasn't.
Sound for Marcus Satterfield. Heinrich Harburg was a full go at practice. So anybody who was concerned about that injury he had at the end of the game, sounds like that's clear. But Jeff Sims was practicing, but still not 100%. I'm not sure if he was kind of showing his cards in terms of what to expect for Saturday by saying that. Your thoughts at all?
My thought is the name is on the tree. That's my thought.
The man who's starting is on our tree.
Yeah, Heinrich Harburg. No restrictions whatsoever on Harburg. Okay, so he's good to go. Sims, according to Satterfield, had a good practice. He said they're splitting time, splitting reps. We're taking it day by day just to see at the end of the week where we are from a health standpoint and from a football standpoint. Then he said the key thing. Jeff gets stronger and stronger, but he's not 100% by any means. Okay, well, we know who's starting. God, he said that was fascinating what he said. I mean, he said it kind of tongue in cheek, but he said Heinrich's got to get in shape.
He did, yeah.
He said we give him a hard time. We love the explosive runs, but if he has an explosive run, we almost have to take him out of the game because he's hyperventilating. Which I guess is some of that might just be emotions of the moment, I suppose.
But it's kind of a shot, but he also is fast. Like he's pulling away from guys. He's not that out of shape.
Yeah, he doesn't strike me as a guy who's out of shape. He's not getting
caught from behind.
No, he just must be excited. I think he's excited.
Yeah,
you know. Did you ever have guys like that, just overexcited? Got to calm them down.
There's a lot of energy that can be used. That's always a big part of like how you warm up and what you get yourself ready to do before a game. And it was always just make it very limited, especially in games that have more hype to them, that just have more energy to them. You don't want to use anything until it's time to play football. It's the same way through practice through the week. It's like we're in practice the exact same way. Don't think it doesn't matter more. If you think that because you came to Nebraska to play in a game like to play in Michigan at number 2, that's what you can't. You didn't really like. Why did you come to Nebraska? I just want a piece of Northern Illinois. That's what I want. I've dreamed about it. That's my deal. When La Tech comes in here, let's do it.
I want a piece of Northwest.
Yeah. That's not it.
Take them down.
But you still prepare the same during the week. There's no extra energy.
Piece of Northern Illinois.
Bring those Huskies on.
Yeah.
That's just blatant disrespect for DeKalb.
No, it's not. It's just the way.
No, I got it. I got
I
it.
don't know if they're even saying that in the map. I don't know if they're even in the map. If you're Toledo, I don't
You
know
go
if
to Ball State.
Yeah,
Bring on Northern
I
Illinois.
don't think that's even.
I want a piece of Northern. Anyway, Satterfield said it was a hot game. His emotions and everything were running high. He said it's it's kind of funny in a way. He said you can watch him on that drive. He was talking about the beginning of the second half where they ran 9 straight runs, and Satterfield, he's handing the ball off and looks like Rocky in the 8th round. He's about to fall over. There were guys in the press box saying, "Sip, I think he's hurt. Does he have like a rib injury or something?" No, it turns out he was just tired. I mean,
He ran a lot.
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. So anyway, this does look like Heinrich Harburg.
Well, when you make the statement that one's 100% and one's not, and then also at some point in time you have to also factor in 7 turnovers to none.
Yeah.
Now on the 7 turnovers, you go back and say, okay, what were all his and what weren't? And because the Harburg does have one on the sack fumble, which was almost impossible, but maybe not. Maybe there was also there's some times when it's a quarterback has to know that the ball's got to get out, and so maybe he didn't see something pre-snap, but overall the numbers are very clear that there are more turnovers by one of the quarterbacks.
Yeah. So Heinrich's got a big job because you don't have sound on Satterfield, do you?
I got a little bit. I don't have anything I have on Michigan's defense here.
Oh, that's where I was.
Okay.
So Satterfield didn't he say that their front is about on par with Georgia's?
Let's see what he says. Marcus Satterfield post-practice on Michigan's defense from yesterday.
They're older. I mean, there's a bunch, a couple of graduates, I think 8 graduates / seniors. They're 1 sophomore corner's an NFL player already. They got tremendous length and athleticism. They play with great physicality. You can tell they're a bunch of grown men. They're very smart. They're very rarely out of position. They play with great pad level. They tackle very well. They play on the ball very well. I mean, there's a reason they're the top defense in the country, and it shows. And that's going to be a huge test for us, come Saturday. But they're a really good defense.
Oh, then I think the next question was from Sam. Satterfield coached in the SEC, so he faced Georgia. Is there nothing? Well, he said their front is like Georgia's, and I don't know if it is or it is. I don't watch Georgia very regularly, but I know that they're long, they're big, long. They fill gaps quick. It'll be nothing like Louisiana.
Nebraska just did 28 points against La Tech.
Now, I had to ask Bill a question, and this is the God's on. This is where me and Jake kind of get exposed for no football. Is it? I was told yesterday by a coach that the speed option is pretty easy to defend if you got the dudes.
So I had a detailed conversation with a veteran coach yesterday.
Okay. Ooh.
And we're talking about just defending different things. And I said, I had a chance to watch a good piece of some of the Nebraska games. I said, and it's shocking to me. I said, at the inability to defend the option, whether it be speed option, load option, dive, anything. I said, it's shocking to me because when we grew up, that was everything you started with was how to defend the option. Because once you could do that, you were gap sound and you were a sound defense.
Yeah, there you go.
And so you watch some of the things, even what was being done by La Tech. I'm like, they're not sound on this phase of it. The speed option is not as difficult as the dive option.
Okay.
Or Nebraska used to always run, the exact terminology was 32-38 trap, which was a reverse out by the quarterback in a trap. A trap angle by the back that was wider. It wasn't in the A gap. It was wider. It was a B to C gap player. Then they ran 32-38 option off the exact same look, and the fullback would continue on and get up on the linebacker. And it's one of the greatest pressure beaters there is in the history of college football.
Pressure beater.
It's like if you want to bring a pressure, run this.
Because
it's really good.
Why was it so good against pressure?
Because first of all, it's 11 on 11, and all of a sudden, if you're blitzing backers, you have to have backers that can scrape. All of a sudden, people get caught up in the wash. Is basically what happens with it. But there's some things the first thing that would happen was if you're defending in Nebraska, or anyone, it'd be like, for God's sakes, do one thing. First thing, is get the ball out of the quarterback's hands if you're defending it. That's either make him pitch the ball. And the next thing is because the pitch relationship is a very, very difficult concept.
Yeah.
And if you I watched Air Force almost their entire game the other day, and they're rushing for about 450 a game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're crazy. Right
and
now.
Their pitch is ridiculous because it is a completely sideways pitch. The pitch is not back here. There's no, we just gained 4 yards of defense off the pitch. When that ball gets pitched, it's almost a forward pass.
Yeah, I love
and
those.
it just extends the play. And that's what Oklahoma
Thomas Law
all the day back in the day. That's what they were so good at. And the ball and the runner's going where? Downhill.
Yeah, north.
Downhill. He's not catching the ball going sideways. He's going downhill.
Elvis Peacock.
But
coming downhill.
Exactly. Real dudes.
Yeah.
But the defense of the option is a little bit mind blowing. And then I mentioned to him, I think Nebraska has Michigan this week. And one of the things, obviously, they're very sound. They haven't seen much option, and they have an NFL coordinator. So NFL coordinators do not.
They don't see it.
They don't start with they didn't learn at the age that they're at. That's not how they started. That anything used to go in when I first started my coaching career at Nebraska. Everything was what about option? There was always like the first thing like that. Oh, that's great blitz. Who has pitch?
So now we're basically talking about a defensive end. Like if you have a really good defensive end, you should be you start there, right? You're in good, should be in okay shape.
It helps you a bunch. Speed option. I love when people say, well, we can't run speed option. Even if you don't have an option quarterback. Oh, we don't have a quarterback for that. Yeah, you do. In speed option, especially against a pressure check, all you want to have happen is that the defensive end has to take the quarterback.
Okay.
You're just eating up a body. It's 1-for-1. And then you want the ball spit. You want it out versus a pressure. But speed option, you don't see it where it's just like, we can't stop this. Just in regular. No, it's not overly difficult.
No,
but if you catch them in a pressure, or you catch a team that wants to play a bunch of bear defense, the 46 defense, the beater to it is option football.
Okay. There you go.
Way to look at it.
Hey, Heinrich on our tree can run an option.
He can.
Now he's got to start pitching it, like Will said. It's not really an option. It's not really an option if you don't pitch.
I would say absolutely not.
Really?
Do not pitch the ball if you don't need to pitch.
You don't need to.
No, there's times you didn't have to. But
he hasn't pitched it yet.
In general, like I said, when you're defending the option, there always was a couple different change-ups. But in general, 98% of the time, in any sort of defense that you're in, the end man in the line of scrimmage has the quarterback.
Yeah.
Period.
And sometimes doesn't that end if he's good enough? He can almost just take them both.
There's times like that. And that's why
almost take them both.
That's why it's so important for the quarterback to attack the inside shoulder
of the end.
Yeah. If you go to the outside, because you have to make him, you have, and that's also why when you saw the great ones that pitched it, Jerry Godowski was one of the best at that. But it's a step and pitch type of thing, so it's not. And so you have to go get him. If you wait a little bit, he's just kind of feathering you, and the ball gets spit sideways. He'll be able to put his foot in the ground. He won't be able to play both. But there's an inside piece on the defense now that you weren't counting on. So you have to be able to get to that guy. So it's how the quarterback attacks the angle of the defender.
One last thing from practice.
What else? Fleeks?
Joshua Fleeks, former receiver, is now a running back for Nebraska.
Yeah, he was warming up with the running backs. I didn't mention it to you guys the other day. It's quietly happened. Like it's just kind of they quietly slid Fleeks to running back from receiver. He looks like a running back. From the moment I saw him, I thought, man, he looks like a running back. 6 foot, 6'1", 207. He's 24. And I wonder, I have a lot of just thoughts that I don't know if they're accurate or not, but they make sense to me. He's 24. I keep saying this is a grown man's game against Michigan. I just think you would almost go Grant then Fleeks instead of Grant then rookies against Michigan. Put in the 24-year-olds in this game. That's what I would do. The 24-year-olds.
Depends the confidence they have on just all the exchanges and can he handle the ball? That'd be the concern or the thought process.
Satterfield says he's coming on. He hasn't played a lot of running back in his life. He played it in high school. He's on film playing it, but it's not like he put big numbers up. And at Baylor, he was a receiver, but he did carry the ball 28 times at Baylor in 7 years, however how long he was there. He was there for a long time. He was there in 2017. Yeah, he's been there. He's a 6-year
for a long time.
He's a 6-year
like Rocky Lombardi-esque here.
Yeah, and he's
terms of, like, the
24.
play.
He's 24 years old. These guys are older guys. I mean, that's non-traditional college student. He's got a
It was always a
full
big
beard.
When you're in college, you were pumped when you turned 21. It's like, that's a big deal. Imagine that being like, I turned 21 in 4 years ago.
That was a little back in my day.
Back in my day.
Yeah, we used to go to O Street.
Used to go to O
back in my
My
Street.
day.
dad was saying, what the hell are you doing? Go make money.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they are making money. Well, they are making money now. But at 21, I had to start working. I had to start
24.
working.
Yeah, he's been 21 for 3 years now. Amazing.
Yeah.
24.
But I do believe the evaluation. But I have not watched Michigan in depth. I watched more of them against Rutgers.
Well, you
I
did.
watched
How'd
them
that
more
defense look to you?
against Rutgers, and I didn't see. I saw a lot of things that Coach Satterfield said, where it's big bodies, correct gaps. I didn't see a bunch of freaks walking around where it was just 2nd and 12 all the time. We're just like, oh my God,
Okay.
oh my God. But they are extremely, I said, solid across the board. You're probably going to see several, all Big Ten selections as far as maybe second or third team. Don't know how many they have that are the elite first team ones. I don't know if you look at their defense and you say that guy's a first round pick. That
Not
defense-
Aiden Hutchinson.
No, I don't see those two guys. The two ends they had.
Ojabo.
Yeah, I don't see those two.
Ojabo.
But I see a really,
Hutchinson,
I see a really good team, and they also have to play against. So you always want to talk about who they practice against. So they practice against good dudes every day. Imagine the O line that those D linemen have been going against real dudes for several years, and so they get when they get good on good, they get great work.
Yeah.
Because they have the Joe Moore, 2 years in a row.
Yep.
So they've been playing against good dudes.
But they don't have that center now. They don't have the
Have
center.
you dropped that one? Have you dropped that one somewhere near?
Is that an on 3 at all?
on 3?
On
No,
4?
I'll be using that in my speech. I steal a lot from you.
Yes.
Oh, the speech will be used after that.
Oh,
Used.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I get no credit
No.
for any of this. Absolutely not.
Courtesy of my own research, the center's
I
a
would
big
love
loss
to get
for Michigan.
Sipple's talk at the Holy Ghost like on Thursday. It's like, well, with option
I said
football,
that.
this is where you start with this option football. This is what you have to do.
Word for word.
If you don't attack the inside shoulder guys, we're dead.
Sean
Oh, yeah.
Callahan next.
you don't
an
need
early
to pitch
break
it.
on the team.
Yeah.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It's not often a man wakes up and says, I feel the best I have in years. We hear this all the time at Limitless Mail, and it can happen to you when you go to Limitless Mail and get a blood test to see what your body is missing. That's how simple it is. Schedule a free consult with Limitless Mail. Discuss your symptoms. Do the blood test. If your lab results say you're low in testosterone, we can fix that. Age is just a number. You can feel your best again. Just ask Limitless Mail.
All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today. I'm ready. Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Fuhrer's cheese spread? I can't stop eating it. Rico, relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate. For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Fuhrer's cheese spread today. Found in most local grocery stores.
This is Brian at Midwest Bank, and we've been proudly serving clients in the Lincoln community since 2008, and we're excited to open a second location in January 2024 at 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Our new branch will provide all the convenient services you're looking for in a bank, along with the friendly staff we're known for. Whether you're starting a business or expanding your business, our team is here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Acres, your John Deere dealer, is offering hot financing on all new compact tractors. For a limited time, get 0% interest for 84 months when you buy any new John Deere compact tractor. And with a variety of attachments, you'll make quick work of chores around your acreage. From mowing to grading and moving large loads, Acres has a John Deere tractor to handle your toughest projects. Don't delay. Visit your local Acres store to take advantage of this great offer. Acres, solutions for every field. Offer expires September 30th, 2023, subject to approved credit with John Deere Financial.
Ironhide Construction is hired. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
This is Jay Foreman here. Join me and DP for Old School live from Husker Bank at 83rd and O Street this Friday for their customer appreciation tailgate party from 4 to 6 p.m. Larry the Cable Guy will join us during the show, and there's free food and refreshments. That's this Friday from 4 to 6 at Husker Bank, 83rd and O Street.
Tailored Lights is your go-to local manufacturer and installer of the best landscape lighting. Tailored Lights is excited to highlight the architecture of your home or business and provide a warm environment that feels safe. And for those outside the Lincoln area, they do ship across the country and are happy to work with anyone near or far with lights anywhere from 18 inches to 110 inches. Enhance your curb appeal with an exquisite Tailored Light today. Call 402-432-2572 or go to tailoredlights.com. Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now, they've raised wages again, and they're hiring for production operators at $24.62 per hour, which grows to $28.97 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $33.36 per hour, with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or apply, go to ContinentalJobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and our big fall sales underway, and the new truck incentives are off the charts. Over $5,000 in discounts on select new Sierras and Silverados and 0.9% interest rates. Yes, you heard right. $5,000 off, 0.9% interest rates on select new trucks here at Koppel. So please take that short money-saving drive down 144th Street and check out that great small-town vibe with big city deals. We look forward to seeing you, or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
September is one of the best months of the year, with college football and all the other fall sports underway. All the excitement of the games brings major stress, and stress causes tight muscles and pain. It's time to call the Body Shop, your place in Lincoln for all types of massages: deep tissue, hydrating, sports, Swedish, hot stone, aroma, and more. And don't forget about their couples massages. Eliminate the pain from sports watching stress today with a massage at the Body Shop at 48th and A, and online at thebodyshoplincoln.com.
I'm not on drugs. I'm not drunk. It's Early Break with Sip and Jake, brought to you by Gainer Trucking. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and the Ticket FM.
Just a couple days away from Nebraska-Michigan, 2:30 kickoff here in Lincoln. Huskers trying to get their third straight win to get the big upset. Now 18-point underdogs as of this morning, I saw.
Ooh, 18.
Yeah,
18-point dogs against Michigan.
I sure think that's way off. Like I said, it's a small ball team. This doesn't try to. And remember, they huddle and Nebraska huddles. This is a short game. This is almost like playing. This is like a Air Force Navy type of game. As far as it is, this will be a very short game. One of the shortest games played.
We're joined now on the hotline by Husker Online, Sean Callahan. Sean Callahan, do you agree that this could be a low-scoring game? And is that spread too high in your opinion? 18 in favor of Michigan.
You know, it's hard to say. I mean, every time Nebraska's played Michigan in Memorial Stadium, this is just the third time it's been a tight game, guys. You know, Michigan's a hard team to read early because they haven't played anybody, but we know how talented they are, how good they've been the last 2 years, how many players they return. I mean, I know Sip and I on our show we do after the game, we thought 17 would be the line, and it opened at 17. I think it's now up to 18. So I'd say that's about right until we learn more about Nebraska too. I mean, and you know, they obviously aren't a great downfield throwing team. This is a game. If they're going to have a chance, they're going to have to hit some throws down the field. And, you know, their offensive line's going to have to stand up and protect in the pocket. And we know that's been an issue at times here this season. We know they can run the ball, and we know they can stop the run. I mean, they forced Minnesota to throw the ball more times in a game in almost 10 years, and then the Gophers wanted to run it at them. So how will they handle Michigan's running attack that features 2 pros and an offensive line that has several pros on it? I mean, there's a lot of intrigue to see how Nebraska comes out in this one.
Sean Callahan joins us from HuskerOnline.com. Sean, Heinrich Harburg's Nebraska's most important player. He's the quarterback. Usually you start there. Can I sell to you that Nebraska's second most important player on the entire roster is Anthony Grant?
Oh, easily. I mean,
hello.
You think about it, you can make a case maybe number 1 because they need 20 quality touches out of that guy every week. And if they don't have Anthony Grant, I mean, they don't have much of an offense. I mean, if you didn't have him at running back, I mean, what are you going to have? Emmett Johnson or somebody like Josh Fleeks out there? So, yeah, his value right now is so big in this to continue to give them around 20 touches. And, a year ago he was doing that. And, things kind of slowed down. After he went over 30-plus carries in that Indiana game and on a short week at Rutgers, going around 20-plus, things they started to see some really good defenses too, and he just didn't have the type of numbers we saw earlier in the year. The first 6 games last year, Nebraska was favored in 5 of the 6. Oklahoma was the only game they were underdogs in, so they had some favorable games for Grant early, and then last year, he tailed off as the defenses improved, other than the Minnesota game where he went for 100 yards. Grant's value is very big, and they need to get him going again every week.
We know that Joshua Fleeks is now a running back, Sean. If Anthony Grant gets a spell on Saturday, is Emmett Johnson number 2? Is Fleeks getting the game? What's your thought on the backup right now to Anthony Grant?
Yeah, that's a great question. Joshua Fleeks, way back in his Cedar Hill days in Texas, played running back in high school. I mean, he's a grown man, a 6-year senior. I look at him probably more as a third down type back. I don't know if he's an every down back, and that's maybe what they need is someone to play those roles. But Emmett, played so limited last week. I think it was 8 snaps he saw in the game, around that number. So I still don't think we know enough about Emmett, other than he just is not a very experienced college football player.
Right. I mean, that's Sean. Come on. I don't know what to make of this Fleeks move. I don't. Are they gearing him up to play in the Big Ten? Is that what's going on here?
It doesn't have. It's hard to say. I mean, because he hasn't played really yet more than 2 plays.
Right.
And we know he came to camp late because he was overweight. He was bulking up to be a running back, evidently, right, Sip?
That could have been. That could have been. Okay, Michigan, J.J. McCarthy. I think I've heard you saying that you think he's the best quarterback in the Big Ten. What challenges in particular does he present in your mind?
Well, he's a pro-style quarterback that's dual threat. So he can make the throws, but he can also run and keep plays alive. I mean, he's just a very talented guy, and he's got a great coach that knows how to groom quarterbacks. I mean, you study Harbaugh's history. Everywhere he's been, he gets quarterbacks ready to go. So McCarthy is as talented as anyone he's had probably since Andrew Luck at Stanford. I think Jim has said that, Coach Harbaugh has said that he could be the best quarterback, the most talented quarterback to come out of Michigan in a long time. So they're really high on this guy, and he hasn't been tested yet this year. Nebraska last year got after him. He didn't have a great game against Nebraska. The running game is obviously what hurt Nebraska, the way they pounded those 2 backs at them that day. But McCarthy, can they get after him again like they did a year ago? And the 3-3-5 defense, I mean, have they seen anything close to that look this year? Can Tony White create some confusion and some pictures to get them off balance? I mean, that will be a big key in this game.
So my Sean Callahan, Husker Online. Sean, Nebraska has been exceptional stopping the run so far through 4 games, one of the tops in the country at this point. Do you think Michigan will make it personal to try to prove that that's not real and say we are the monsters here?
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt they're going to want to try to run the ball. I mean, you still can't deny what Nebraska's done. NCAA.com has them number 1. James Madison, technically, I think, is ahead of them, but I don't know why they're not on NCAA's official website because they're in a transitional period to Division I football. So technically, NCAA.com lists Nebraska the number 1 ranked rush defense in the country. They have the best yards per carry average in the country. I don't care who you've played. Those are impressive numbers, and Minnesota was in that group. And that's a team that has run the ball well on Nebraska several years in a row. So I think those are some impressive numbers, considering Nebraska, I believe, hasn't given up over 60 rush yards in the game yet this year.
Nebraska getting back Cameron Lenhart. That's one thing Tony White slid into the conversation yesterday. Luke Reimer, however, we don't know. How do you size up the situation with Luke Reimer, who's the starting middle backer?
Yeah, the Reimer thing has the feel of possibly a concussion protocol. So I think that's kind of one of those things they have to feel out and get the go-ahead and go from there. But, getting Lenhart back, that's one of your better pass rushers they have right now. Jabari Butler would be in that category as well. Those guys that play the jack position. So just having Lenhart's presence out there as one of the better sack guys, it's big to have him back here this week.
Sean, always good stuff. Thank you for the time. We will chat with you again next week.
Thanks, guys.
Husker Online Sean Callahan joining us.
Lenhart being back up, all hands on deck. And I don't know what's going to happen with Reimer, but they're not in horrible shape at those 2 linebacker spots, which I look at as, I don't know, they rotate those guys between Mike and Will, Nick Henry, Javin Wright, Bullock. And those guys are playing pretty well. Reimer's Reimer, though. I mean, he could be the 3rd leading tackler in the history of Nebraska football.
That's crazy to think about that.
For a reason. Or,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
What a stat. I mean, what a stat that would be for him.
It's such a different injury now than what it was 10, 20 years ago. When you go into concussion protocol compared to 20-some years ago, it'd be like, just how do you feel? You feel good now? If you do your tests and do your things, now it is harder to return off of concussion protocol if it was determined that it was a concussion. Now, they don't know. I'm not saying that I have no idea if it was a truly a concussion. It could be protocol. It means it wasn't a concussion. But it is very hard to say, hey, in today's world, get back out there. That's with that. That's just not. Yeah. Everything is different than what it was 30 years ago. Yeah. 30 years ago,
oh my God,
you could get a concussion during the game, and if you checked out at halftime, you were back in.
Right.
And so it was just a different deal. And that obviously we found out that's not a good deal. But you don't know what level of the concussion. Was it a true concussion? Maybe it's just protocol, which means, okay, that wasn't, and they have so much, science now to figure that out. So hopefully what you hope is it wasn't a concussion. If he truly had a concussion, it's nearly impossible to get him back.
Oh God, really?
Yeah, they're just not going to allow it. That's just, there's people, the NFL has people that go to games, the referees that watch for nothing more than a potential that someone get dinged.
Yep.
Because you see something on the field, and if you miss it, if you're one of those guys and you missed it, that's a huge error on your part.
Okay.
Because sometimes nobody even sees it. There's someone that watches just for that. Yeah. So, but it's correct. It's like, please God, take care of them, especially taking care of their brain, obviously.
Yeah. When we come back, we'll have Song of the Day and Sam Stroh from Double Eagle Golf here in studio next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Meat Market, your family. And as part of the family, they want you to save money on your meat and groceries. This week, they have your tailgate needs in Miller. Enjoying Lincoln's favorite USDA Choice Boneless Chuck Roast for just $4.99 per pound. All natural thick-cut Iowa chops for $1.99 per pound. And snow crab clusters for $9.99 per pound. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rock Lake Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Buren.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in September. Try their new pizza bagel with pepperoni and fresh mozzarella grilled on a sun-dried tomato bagel. And try their Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Great Plains Trail Network. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe. It takes a great game plan to win a football game each week, and right now, it's time to plan a trip to get a new car at Mullen Motors. Just like on the football field, there's a wall of defense on the way to Mullen Motors. 48th Street is under construction from Layton all the way to Husker Highway. But the lot at Mullen Motors is full of tons of great vehicles to drive home this fall for the ultimate touchdown. Mullen Motors, still open through road construction at 48th and Walker.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Are you looking for a night of epic fun without breaking the bank? Look no further than Sun Valley Lanes and Games. Join us for our late night special every Sunday through Thursday night and enjoy non-stop action with our Unlimited Fun promotion. Unlimited Fun includes everything you need for an unforgettable night out. Unlimited bowling, unlimited laser tag, and unlimited lucky putt mini golf. Show a valid college or military ID at check-in and get $2 off your admission. Visit the daily rates page at sunvalleylanes.com for complete details.
Sun Valley.
An entire week of celebrating Lincoln's Craft Brewers is just around the corner. October 2nd through the 8th is Lincoln Craft Beer Week. Head to lincoln.org/beer-week for a complete schedule of events at your favorite local establishments. Brought to you by Visit Lincoln. Remember to enjoy responsibly.
Hey, it's Jake Sorensen. Join us this Friday from 6 to 10 a.m. at Double Eagle Golf in the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street for a Ryder Cup launch party and preview of Nebraska, Michigan. Book your bay to hit shots while enjoying the show and enjoy USA-themed drink specials. Book today at doubleeagle.golf. We'll see you on Friday.
It's not often a man wakes up and says, I feel the best I have in years. We hear this all the time at Limitless Mail, and it can happen to you when you go to Limitless Mail and get a blood test to see what your body is missing. That's how simple it is. Schedule a free consult with Limitless Mail. Discuss your symptoms. Do the blood test. If your lab results say you're low in testosterone, we can fix that. Age is just a number. You can feel your best again. Just ask Limitless Mail.
Problem gambling can destroy an individual's finances, relationships, physical, and mental health. If you are a loved one or struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
All right, it's lunchtime. Where should we go today?
How about Qdoba? We can get free queso and chips with an entree purchase.
Whoa, how'd you know about that?
It's in the campus cash booklet that we got for free to start the school year. The student marketplace. You didn't get yours?
I'd better go grab mine now.
You'd better stop at the College of Hair Design, too. Your hair is getting long. $8 haircut with the Campus Cash book.
What about my friends who are out of college?
They can download the Campus Cash app for free and get great deals, too. From Pizza Hut, Juice Stop, Craft Axe Throwing, and tons more.
Campus Cash, the student marketplace. Find your free booklet on campus or download the Campus Cash app.
Warning, this ad will use the F word often, so listen at your own risk. Family fun, fun with friends, freedom from fuel, free Yeti cooler, free driveway delivery. Hey, this is Carl from Nebraska Golf Carts and Price Right Auto. And we have the all-electric Bentelli Fun Carts, and they are a blast. Plenty of fun colors, and these street legal cars come with both 4 and 6 passenger. Tell us your heard on the ticket and get a free Yeti cooler with your purchase. Hurry, supply is limited. Check them out at 1235 Bresto in Lincoln or NebraskaGolfCarts.com.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
You love to bash his sports takes.
Now, will you feel like an idiot if you're a big tough guy this morning?
But you really love to voice your displeasure for his music choices.
He stumbled on an issue that I did not think would generate this much passion and discussion.
It's time for Jake's
hit a home run. You are.
It's 3 in a row this week, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is.
Now you are Gorman Thomas today.
I don't have the mustache for Gorman.
Yeah, do you remember Gorman Thomas?
No.
Milwaukee Brewers, right? Brewers.
All right, let me go to another 70s slugger. Dave Parker, ever hear of him?
No.
Pittsburgh Pirates. Willie Stargell.
No.
You've heard of Willie Stargell, Bill.
Okay, Willie Mays.
No, I'm just gonna act like Sipple was talking about Ohio State yesterday, so I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna act like that. Just be belligerent on stuff.
Belligerent,
not listen to anything.
I hope Penn State gets jackhammered. Who they play this weekend?
Penn State.
What's that? Penn State, Northwestern.
Oh,
a good Northwestern team.
Be a good game there.
Just beat Minnesota.
So they're not gonna get jackhammered. I would give that a 9.4445.
Well, we heard Bill singing it on the airwaves. I think he liked it.
Yeah, it was outstanding. Coach Ogeron used to play that all the time in his office while he was working out, because he had a bunch of weights in his office. So you go in there, he had a whole system right there. So you go in to talk to him between like 2 o'clock like that. He'd be in there just cranking it out, boring the body, knocking out some reps. You might right before practice, you might knock out some curls or something.
Really?
Yeah, it was incredible.
He's stacked.
Yeah, it was great. So I'm very, very familiar with the band. Yes. Heard him a bunch. I'm going to go with a 9224.
Wow.
Incredible.
We're both in the 9s here. Yes. Nice. I like that. Got to guess Josh's score real quick. Josh, I'm going to go with the 9-3. He was jamming.
8-9.
No, he was jamming. 9-3.
9-1.
9-7.
Oh, for God's
Takes me
sake.
back to my trek in the swamp.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right. We'll get that later.
We'll delve into that later.
We have a guest.
We are joined in studio by a good friend of ours, Sam Stroh from Double Eagle Golf on West O Street. And the reason Sam is here, because we'll be out there 2 days from now. Ryder Cup remote, 6 to 10 a.m. on West O Street. Sam, good morning. Welcome to the new digs.
This is unbelievable, fellas.
Is it?
Yeah. I walked in. It's a little better than the 48th basement.
It's not the dungeon.
It's not the
we
dungeon.
can see things.
Basement.
It was a basement. It was
Literally, it's a walkout. It was a walkout
right.
basement.
You're
So
right.
it's a very nice basement.
Better view here, though.
Well, you can see things here. There's windows
you like
everywhere.
the
There's
view.
windows across the whole place. It's beautiful
This
here.
is big time.
Well, Sam, we've been talking about the Ryder Cup remote on the airwaves the last couple of weeks, but you are here. You're the man running the whole thing. We'll be out there 6 to 10 a.m. Friday. What do people need to know about the event Friday?
We will open at 6 a.m. You guys will be from 6 to 10. We'll have food, drinks, specials all day long. The Ryder Cup will be live because it is in Europe this time around. So
Rome.
Yeah, the Masters are a little different. We had to kind of wait all morning long before it finally teed off. But yeah, we'll be live on the airwaves. We'll put on the big screens and we'll get the audio going. So it'll be a great time, and we'll have some decorations and sip an outfit again. And
In outfit.
actually, it's an accessory. It's an accessory. I should rephrase that.
Do you know what kind of food?
Yeah, we'll have hot dogs, we'll have Polish sausages. We're going to do some barbecue pulled pork.
Oh, God.
We had a couple of customers request some breakfast pizza as well for the early birds at 6 a.m.
Okay.
So,
It's a solid
It's a
meal.
good spread right there.
yeah, we'll take care of everybody, and it should be a great day.
Now, for those who weren't there for the Masters remote, we were there Thursday and Friday. You mentioned we had kind of wait for the action to begin, but Sip had a Regal green jacket on. He looked great in that jacket.
Thanks,
it was wonderful.
I got a haircut.
But it was a packed crowd. It was a fun time. It was a fun environment.
It was.
And at 6 a.m. again, like you said, this will be live. This is not recorded. The Ryder Cup will be actually in progress at 6 a.m. for people to watch and come hang out.
And you'll have people golfing.
Yeah, we already have 2 tee times booked, so we have more to give away and book. So go online, doubleeagle.golf, and you can book it for an hour. You can book it for 4 hours. You can book it for the whole day if you want. So yeah, there's plenty of tee times left. So you can watch, you can play. You don't have to golf if you don't want to. So you have plenty of space for everyone just to hang out and drink and eat food and watch the Ryder Cup.
Also, when you're talking Masters, everyone kind of has their person. Like, okay, I'm pulling for Johnson. I'm pulling for this, whoever. Ryder Cup is way different.
It's America.
Yeah, it's
That's
America.
right.
I've been to the Ryder Cup.
So have I.
I went to the Ryder Cup. It was in Louisville. It was incredible because like the fans, like when the Europeans drive by, you yell at them and stuff. You scream at them. Hey, Faldo, and people are just, oh, you're screaming at them.
Suck, Faldo.
Oh yeah.
Screaming at 'em?
Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah, we got after them. It's like if they hit a bad shot, there's no. Oh, it's okay. It's like yes, you're fired for a bad shot. So the energy is incredible because it's all USA. So that's what
dress
makes
up. We got door prizes for the best costumes and outfits. So yeah, get into the theme of the USA, and
Yeah.
we'll hopefully take it home.
Yeah, that'd be nice. The USA again they've won last time in America. They're defending champions right now.
Give me some participants on USA.
Well, you'll have Justin Thomas, Jordan Spieth will be out there. Brooks Koepka is the lone live golfer on the squad for the USA. Try to think of other guys in there.
Sam, can you help him?
No. It's all Jake. Jake's the golfer. Jake does these remotes for his own personal enjoyment.
That's not true.
It is so true.
That was revealing.
Jake loves
There's
the
a
golf
revelation. Thank you for that.
Is Sergio on the Europeans?
No, Sergio
didn't make it, right?
See, Live Golf took away any Europeans. So the Europeans on the Live Golf Tour are not allowed to play in the Ryder Cup. Now, the U.S. let Brooks Koepka play. That's the only person, because he won a major this year. He won the PGA Championship he won this year. So he automatically basically got enough points.
Okay.
Brian Harmon, the British Open champion, will be on the squad for the USA.
Wyndham Clark.
The U.S. Open champion, Wyndham Clark, who didn't do much the rest of the year. He'll be on the U.S. roster.
I wouldn't have gotten that name if I had 100 guesses. And
He's one of the
Wyndham walked in here right now and I have no idea.
Sam Burns, you never heard that one probably. No. Sam Burns, American on the roster too. There we go. Thank you. We've got
there's some last names.
Max Homa, Ricky Fowler.
Fowler's on now. Fowler's my favorite.
I mentioned Justin Thomas, Jordan Spieth, Colin Morikawa, Sam Burns, Xander Schauffele, Patrick Cantlay, Brooks Koepka, and of course Scotty Scheffler, the U.S. team.
Scheffler.
Captained by Steve Stricker and Zach Johnson.
Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Good job. This would be fun. So people can sign up to play on a bay. You call those bays, right?
Yeah, it's not by the golfer. It's by the hour, by the bay. So, you can bring twosome, threesome, foursome, fivesome. You get more than five. You're not getting a ton of swings in. So we try to, encourage people to get another bay if you have more than 4 or 5 people.
Yeah, I'd like to see a couple more than 2 bays going when I walk in there on Friday.
We'll reserve one for you. So don't worry. You've got your bay going.
Well, right now it's real simple. Breakers step up.
Yeah, breakers.
Let's go. Get in there.
Drink.
Let's have a good time. We'll be there. We're going to be there ready to roll.
I did try to get the band, and they because I remember when you guys were promoting it from the get-go, there's rules. The Husker, the UNL marching band, they couldn't come. There's restrictions on certain times.
Yeah, right.
I tried.
Come on, that's BS.
Because it concerns me a little bit because I did see the band on top of Barry's rooftop on Friday 2 weeks ago. So the restrictions aren't real tight.
Well, it was during school hours.
Yeah, during school hours.
They had, and there's these. I tried really hard.
I love that. It's like a school day like that. Yeah, not one of those guys go to class. And as far as it's all online now. So it's back in the day when school day is different. That's not the way it is anymore. No one even.
Breakers, we are depending on you to come out to Double Eagle Golf. We want to see a packed house. Don't let us down.
We do.
Don't let us down.
Let's hang in there a second. Let's get an alumni band together.
Ooh,
there's enough people. There's an alumni. There's enough people here. There's an alumni band for Nebraska. They have an alumni band.
Yeah, they don't have class.
They have no class.
Can someone bring a bagpipe?
It'd be nice to bring a bagpipe. If alumni band Thursday, if you guys can get 10 people together for some fight songs, that'd be great.
10.
So reach out to Jake Sorensen. Give him your personal cell phone.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that right now.
You want to do that?
Or no, we can do it. Have him reach out to Steve Schindler.
Yeah.
Steve will organize.
He can text
Steve can organize the band.
That's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea. He does. There's FDIC's done. Right. So he's done with that project.
Okay.
So he can start this band project.
It's not a bad idea.
Sanderson says, I'll see you guys Friday. So we got to
Sanderson with the hair.
With the hair.
I've never met him.
Sanderson with the hair will be
That's
at
incredible.
Double Eagle Golf. This is, again, if you're trying to find it, it's at the Kinetic Sports Complex, West O Street.
Okay.
So if you know the Red Fox, the steakhouse, it's just behind that to the south.
Yeah, if you get to Kinetic, it's all
can't
you
miss
got.
it.
Yeah,
you can't miss
once
the big
you
building.
Turn left, you'll see it.
You'll see it. It's a wonderful place. Yeah. DoubleEagle.golf to book your bay. Is there a number they can call to, or do you want to go online?
Online's the easiest because it takes care of everything. Yep.
It's really interesting when you walk in. You're like, "Whoa!" You're like walking into a big man cave that has.
It's the ultimate man cave.
It's a great. We didn't get that quote on the wall.
Yeah, it's like
Steve Sipple, big man cave.
You don't have to credit me. I don't credit Bill on it.
He takes all every one of his articles I've half written. So.
Yeah. Pretty much, and speeches.
Yeah, speeches.
I do say thank you, though.
Yes.
So, you don't have to
after
credit
the
me.
fact.
But that is what it's like. I was amazed when I walked in.
Yeah, we got touch tunes. We got Golden Tea. We've got 5 bays. We got
Golden Tea,
bar.
Bill.
Like
Free Golden Tea, by the way. It's the old school one, by the way.
5 bays.
5 bays, yep. And we'll put maybe even save a bay for a big screen just to watch the Ryder Cup. But if we book all 5, we'll book all 5.
Yeah, Jake, bring your clubs.
Sanderson, get a group together.
It is a given. I'll bring my club. So I'm picking up Bill that morning in the ticket vehicle.
Yes, Jake's picking me up.
I'm going to be Bill's carriage.
It's
out
the Ryder
to-
Cup. I don't take this lightly.
He'll be donned.
I don't take this
decked out
lightly.
in American gear.
Yes.
Oh God, I don't have any American.
I have
I don't know if I have some.
I was at the Ryder Cup in 2016. I'll probably wear the same stuff.
What I'd love to wear, if I could pull it off, I may try to get on Amazon maybe, would be a Pat McAfee red, white, and blue tank top.
I wish you would.
Make
Yes.
that the bro
You need
tank.
to wear a
You need
tank
a bro
top.
tank.
You've been lifting.
Yes, I've been
You've
lifting.
been band working.
I've been doing my band workout.
Yeah, you can flex a little bit. That'd be amazing. 57-year-old
Once again,
showing off the guns.
Ryder Cup remote. Ryder Cup remote, 6 to 10 a.m. this Friday. Book your bay at doubleeagle.golf. The Kinetic Sports Complex at West Hill Street. We will be there. Deck out in American gear. Make it festive. Make
Are you
it
gonna
fun.
do that, Sam?
Yeah, I'll get something.
Oh, come on, you
Yeah.
gotta be festive, Sam.
Well, it's like Husker red, but I'll find something.
Okay.
Hey, Bill, who in Columbus?
Bird. Is Bird coming?
Bird and Corey are coming.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sam,
Sam.
this is a big
It's getting
deal.
real.
What about Duke?
Oh, is Duke coming?
Yeah,
I'll get Duke there. Duke will be there.
I have this. I don't even know what he looks like, but I just like picture what he looks like. So
I would say this when you see him, you'll say that's Duke. You're not going to be like,
are you Duke?
yeah,
yeah,
no.
God, Duke has a presence.
He
Too.
does have a presence.
He really does.
What's Duke drink?
What's that? Busch Light.
Yeah, we got plenty.
Yeah, Busch Light.
Duke,
You know, wait a second. I'll go back to Corey and Bird. Both going to
They
be
can
there.
Corey, yep.
This is going to be.
Big Slim will be there also. I mean, we're getting people
Wait
committing
a
to being
second.
here.
Hold on. Really? All these guys are coming.
If you guys want to play golf, book it at doubleeagle.golf.
Have you met Bird? Have you met Bird?
I know. I met Bird at the Blur Parties event in Colorado. In Boulder.
Tyler.
Tyson.
Tyson. Okay.
Tyson, I believe is his name.
Tyson Bird.
Tyson Bird.
Like a chicken.
Yeah, Sam.
Tyson chicken.
Appreciate the time.
Sam.
Any last plug you want to give here at all?
No, you guys get out there, book some bays. Like I said, come in and drink, eat, hang out, take the day off work. It's the day before the Michigan game, so if you're in
Or
town,
if nothing else, get there before work, have a few cocktails. People won't know.
exactly. Come on.
Your boss will understand.
They'll understand. It's Ryder Cup Friday.
Are we gonna play the national anthem at any point? We should.
I've got a playlist of American theme music that we'll get rolling.
And when it plays,
This is
we'll stand
amazing.
Yeah, well, we've got a little Eye of the Tiger, a little Rocky IV action. So
Kathy
we'll be ready.
says we'll have a bagpipe there.
Kathy Woody.
She says if she has a bagpiper.
Sam, this is getting out of control.
If we have a bagpiper, I will lose my mind.
You'll
Good
lose
way.
it. Alumni band, step up. This
Step up.
Step up.
Sam, are you ready for all this?
School day.
we'll be ready.
He is Sam Stroh, Double Eagle Golf. We'll see you out there Friday for the Ryder Cup. Sam, thanks.
Appreciate
Top
it,
of the
guys.
hour next, early break in the ticket.
I can't believe it.
Oh, it's gonna be packed, Sam.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you struggle with joint pain, there's good news. You don't need surgery to get back to full health. South Point Medical and Aesthetics offers breakthrough non-surgical options for treatment of moderate to severe joint pain. Our patients experience little to no downtime from our procedures, and the results are remarkable. They've had 14 years of successful treatments with patients from 35 states because of an effective word-of-mouth traffic. Learn more about how you can get lasting results for joint pain today at southpointmedical.com or call 402-323-8400.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions, from an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at MidwestBank.com. Member FDIC.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Blaine's Cover Crop is your one-stop seat shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Tanner's Bar and Grill, Vinnie Creekat, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now, they've raised wages again, and they're hiring for production operators at $24.62 per hour, which grows to $28.97 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $33.36 per hour, with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or apply, go to continentaljobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today. Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed in Nebraska-based teams which play outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gamble problem code 1833.over.
When it comes to tackling your fall projects, having the right equipment can make a huge difference. At Sunbelt Rentals, they have an extensive line of tools and equipment to help complete any job. From lawn and landscape equipment to hand tools, pressure washers, portable generators for you tailgaters, and much more. Sunbelt Rentals makes it easy to get what you need when you need it. Drop in to see the experts at 5450 Alvo Road in Lincoln, or visit sunbeltrentals.com today to learn how Sunbelt Rentals can make it happen for you.
This is Jay Foreman here. Join me and DP for Old School live from Husker Bank at 83rd and O Street this Friday for their customer appreciation tailgate party from 4 to 6 p.m. Larry the Cable Guy will join us during the show, and there's free food and refreshments. That's this Friday from 4 to 6 at Husker Bank, 83rd and O Street.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empower Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empower-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empower Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empower-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home. And get a free instant online quote. Let Empower Fence protect your empire.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions. Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Midwest Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans, and I'm not the Titans, so I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Wednesday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Ooh, that was loud. Hour 2.
That sounds good.
I think that's the headphones making that noise over there. There we go. Can you hear it, Bill?
I am.
Okay. Hour 2, sponsored by Midwest Bank. Member FDIC. Location in Lincoln at 27th and Jamie Lane. New location coming to 70th and Pioneers by early 2024. And Steve Schindler, does he have a special today?
Yeah, well, give me 1 second there. Yes, I'm going to give Steve's number again. 402-360-0982. 402-360-0982. He's arranging the alumni band for the event on Friday.
We need bagpipes.
At Double Eagle Golf. And so, Steve, please text him if you can try. He'll be the main organizer of getting the alumni band together because the band can't show up because it's during school hours.
Alumni band.
The alumni band is free to come at any point in time. So, if you guys could please text Steve for the alumni band information. Just basically, can you make it, and what instrument do you have, and a playlist?
Listen, those guys are fresh because they were on the field. They joined the regular band on the field for the game against Louisiana Tech.
Yes, they did.
So we know they're fresh. We know they've been practicing.
Mm-hmm.
They're ready.
We need a bagpipe, though.
We have a bagpipe. We've already established it. Kathy Woody got us a bagpipe.
If that bagpiper shows up, I might have to give him a hug.
That would be okay.
That'd be okay.
Yeah. You can give him a hug.
Yeah, hug a bagpipe.
Why don't you give him $100?
I might just do that also.
Get the wallet out, Jay.
You bring the bagpipe, I will pay you for that. Absolutely. Speaking of that, we were talking about that's got to be a very impossible instrument to play. It's heavy,
very physical.
You're
physically working. You're like you have to run the air. You have to run the air
too.
And heavy and awkward. You ever seen one? They're awkward.
Stuff sticking up here.
Yeah, you don't just
pipes.
Just throw that in your back of your truck.
I need to watch this closer. So it's going to happen. Or what percent?
Listen, Kathy said she will contact 100 the bagpiper.
It'll be 100.
Try to make it happen.
I'm going to watch that. God dang, this is going to be a big
Sam Strode, who's just here, texted me, said free drinks for the alumni band. If the alumni band shows up at Double Eagle Golf,
that's
free
incredible
drinks for the alumni band.
How about Sam?
Sam is unbelievable. Very calm on the radio.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, it was like his 19th time on the radio.
Yeah, he's a natural.
He's a natural.
He's a good dude.
He could take any of our jobs at any time.
That's for sure.
And we couldn't run Double Eagle Golf, so he's better than us.
Yeah, but he
can do what we do, but we can't do what he does.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
Believer says he's got a cello he could play.
Oh, I'd love to see a cello. Let's just see what instruments we can get.
The cello.
Remember the pan flute? We'd love to see that.
Bring a harp out. Bring a big old harp out there.
It'd be nice to see a big snare drum. I mean,
I'd love to see
a
snare drum would be incredible. Yeah, so any instrument you can play, bring it out, and we'll let you go to town.
Well, the bagpipe needs to have a drum with it. So it can't be by itself. A bagpipe and drum combination is amazing.
Then we'll throw Josh on lead guitar.
Josh, can you plug in? You bring an amp.
Just guitar riffs, whenever you need one.
You can plug in an amp. Just bring an amp in your car.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. 464-5685. Call or text as always. By the way.
Yeah, what's going on?
You could see, if you're watching on the video stream, you see behind us in the Mill Coffee space over here, Heavenly Waffles is setting up.
I was not here for the Heavenly Waffles.
You were not, and you missed
today,
out.
though.
You're here today. Bob and Kathy are here from Heavenly Waffles. They are delightful people and delightful waffles also.
Yeah, the waffles are special.
I believe they're selling from 8 to 11 today, maybe 8, potentially 8 to noon, but he will have stuff for us before 8 o'clock.
I'm not saying that has to happen. I mean, I'm not pining for free food.
He told me he'd have us give us food today.
Okay, well,
so
Bill's gonna love this.
Come on, Farley just said I'll be right down. Terrell Farley, he said I'll be right down for the waffles.
Gonna have to ask Big Slim twice either.
Big Slim's
we know Big Slim's already in line over
Big
there.
Swim. Big Slim's mixing up the ingredients.
Yeah, he's helping mix stuff up. We'll get you a chocolate milk too.
Oh, we're in trouble with Big Swim.
He's gonna be in trouble.
We're in big trouble.
Yeah. He's got us on.
What else is new? We're in trouble all the time.
Yeah. Ooh, what's going on now?
Oh, that's Newton's Lawn Care.
That's Newton's Lawn Care.
Was it Andrew?
It was Andrew. Yeah, it was Andrew.
I'm surprised he wasn't at my house.
Well, I think he's on his way. He's on his way.
Late. Hey, Andrew.
Where you been?
Where you been, dude? You've been bragging about you're there before. You're rolling by here at 7:15.
He's got an office set up in your garage. Is that okay?
Is that okay?
Rick Heyman says he's on his way, apparently.
No, he's not.
Going to get some waffles.
Wait a second. Heyman's on the way here?
He just texted me, I'll be right there
I
for
thought
waffles.
Heyman wasn't going to be here this week.
He is back this week. He informed me yesterday he will be on the show
I was thinking about that this morning in bed. I was thinking about...
What Rick Heyman? Look at Bill's face!
Why?
You were thinking about Heyman.
Things got awkward.
It's not awkward. I just was thinking about the show. And Heyman's not going to be around. I was wondering how we're going to compensate for that.
Hey, Rick was at Double Eagle Golf in April. He joined us for Song of the Day out there.
I can't wait for Bill to see this place.
Yeah,
I was amazed when I walked.
It's a spectacle.
I just want you.
So just go to the red.
There.
Just right by the Red Fox.
I
Yeah,
just want
Jake's
to-
picking me up. That's how much it means to me.
Yeah.
Jake is picking me
I'm
up.
going to be his carriage out there.
Why
The
are you
chariots.
picking Bill up?
Because he's
it's a
got
big
things to do
deal
afterwards.
It's
Yeah.
a big deal for me.
Oh,
yeah.
Be there. And I want to go in the ticket van.
Absolutely. This is a big deal. We got to take it seriously.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I'm serious.
you know where it's at.
I might
Bill
live.
does
I'm going to live stream it on a ride.
Do like Farley. Live stream.
Yes.
Live stream like Farley.
You know how to live
Terrell.
stream.
No. I do not know how to
I'll
live
help
stream.
you out, Bill. I'm so excited. We're going to
Anytime I should be live streaming anything.
Yeah.
No chance.
I love the thought of you
live streaming. No chance.
Man, they got a hey, you guys noticed that this morning? They have a sidewalk cleaner in Lincoln.
Yeah. I saw it. It looks like a mini street cleaner.
like a
basically.
Zamboni. It's like a mini
It
Zamboni.
does
it
look
look
like a
like?
Zamboni. That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
It's like a tiny
That'd be fun.
Zamboni. It's
So
awesome.
how fun would
Was it-
that be?
Can we
There he
drive
is. He's
that
right
thing?
there.
He's right across the
Is
street.
it the same guy?
I'm going
who,
to put on the stream here.
is
Hang
it
on.
the same guy who took off your name off the
Oh,
pole?
it's gone.
Nope. I don't
Different
think
guy.
that's the
I don't
same
think it is.
guy.
It's a different-
Nope.
Oh, that's got to be a very specialized skill set. I don't think he's all of a sudden, hey, can I take this the sidewalk cleaner out? No. Everybody's like, no.
Sipple running into something. He'd knock something down.
They wouldn't let
Knock
me
a
near
post down. Knock the trash
it. They
can
would not
over.
let me near that thing.
No.
Get him out of there. That guy can't drive
I
this
had
thing.
some problems yesterday, but well, should we talk about something?
Yeah, we should. 464-5685. Call
Just anything.
or text
I've
as
got
always.
something.
Yeah, go.
What do you
go,
got?
go.
I'm infatuated and just love the whole Taylor Swift thing with the Chiefs.
Do you?
I think it's incredible. I think
Kelsey?
it's incredible. Yeah, Kelsey, the whole thing, just all the different. There's been some funny things sent out on social media. There's some really funny
You sent
stuff.
us some
Give me
texts.
an
There's
example.
there's some fun stuff right there. My favorite one was that Mahomes' wife is pissed that because she's taking Taylor's taking all the attention.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was kind of
Saw
funny.
the Tanya Harding meme there.
But
yeah.
But yeah, that was funny. But just the fact that it's get this kind of attention. But just think about it. She's right now. You might have to agree with this that she might be the most well-known person in the world.
Yep.
I'm saying right now.
Yep.
She's probably one of the most well-known people in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And so all of a sudden now she's showing up at Chiefs games.
Mm-hmm.
It's mayhem. Imagine if they had.
It is mayhem.
Okay, so they said his jersey sales went up 400%.
That's insane.
Imagine if
You're kidding.
No,
Went up
this is real. This is real.
Yeah.
Sip. This is real.
You're kidding.
Went up 400%. Could you imagine if they all of a sudden made a Taylor Swift jersey? What would be bought? All the whatever.
What do you mean, like a Chiefs?
12-year-old girls they're Chiefs fans. I want a Taylor Swift jersey.
What's his number?
87.
87.
So now wait a second. It'd be Swift 87.
I'd probably like Swift 1 or something.
No,
like
no.
that.
Why wouldn't you go Swift 87?
It might be that, but anyway, it would be nuts. I'm telling you right now, she could probably sell several million jerseys, Chiefs jerseys.
Most
she could do that.
recognizable person on the planet.
She could be.
I think she might be.
She might be. I mean, it's incredible.
Who would be in that conversation? Come on, this is going to challenge you. I don't want to.
I feel like she's top, one of the absolute tops in the world right
Yes.
now, if not the top.
She's anywhere.
She's just at Chiefs game like she's like a cheerleader. I mean, they're walking around.
She dropped an F-bomb. She dropped an F-bomb.
She did?
Yeah, it's on video.
Yeah, she says, "Let's bleeping go." After the Kelsey touchdown.
I saw that on video.
Yeah. And so
that's pretty interesting.
But it's just interesting to me.
Yeah.
It's just interesting. I just think about she's there. I mean, they showed her 20 times.
Yeah.
20 times on.
So what's incredible is that there's video out there from like people who are recording the game. For some reason, recording the Open to see if they would show Taylor Swift in the crowd. Like I'm talking from their homes, and they'd show Swift for the first time on there, and people are just freaking out on these videos, like, "Oh my God,
Yeah,
Taylor Swift!" At the game. It's amazing.
So now you
it's
brought
media.
it. Think of all the new fans it's brought to the NFL.
Yep.
Just people that had
Like
no
the
idea who
absolutely.
there's people that had no idea who the Kansas City Chiefs were.
It's not bad for the NFL.
It's not a bad thing. Also, I guess correct me if I'm wrong, Chiefs fans, this is from Lauren Swigert, leading tackler at Norfolk High.
Yeah.
I think between the third and fourth quarters, they bang a big drum for the crowd, to get the crowd going. So he goes, everyone in our section was hoping to be Taylor Swift.
Okay, so
could you
Lauren was
imagine
there?
it? Yeah, he has season tickets.
Oh,
yeah,
he's a Chiefs guy.
Lauren's doing very well financially.
Okay.
He's doing very good.
And he goes to all the Chiefs
games. He has season tickets.
I'll be go to hell. Oh.
So between the third and fourth quarter, get the crowd going. They do they must bang a big drum. If this is true, let me know. And they were all hoping in Swigert's section. What if it's Taylor Swift comes out and bangs the drum? Could you imagine the mayhem? Or could you imagine the number of views that would get? I mean, hundreds of millions probably. That may be a little strong.
Then think how big it's going to be when they break up.
Yes.
It'll be a
major.
major.
It's been discussed about that. Like, well, he's going to be a song.
Yeah,
He's gonna
major.
be a song.
He'll be a song. It'll be major news.
Major news. It
I
will
mean,
be.
like Entertainment Tonight will be all over that.
This. Yes.
Yeah. E.T.
Yes.
Everything.
TMZ.
They'll have reporters there.
TMZ.
CBS Nightly News,
Yeah.
NBC
It could be
News.
60 minutes.
Yeah.
It could be 60 minutes.
The breakup.
Could be the breakup. Could be 60 minutes. So I've been completely just enamored.
Yeah, I should
with
get on this a little bit more. I can't name a Taylor Swift song. Can you?
I gotta think back. I can name
Teardrops on my guitar.
But
Wait a second. Wait, really?
Yeah.
She sings a song called "Teardrops on My Guitar."
Her new stuff, I don't know.
That's an old song.
Okay.
Yeah, I listened to her.
Or whatever.
Like Blank Space.
It's
is a
all
big
new to
song
me.
by her.
It's all new to me. I have no idea what she sings. I wouldn't.
But the thing with Taylor Swift, which has enamored me all summer, with how crazy it went, is that I've always said you're never going to see one of these again of a Beatles, Elvis type of Michael Jackson. There's like certain people like it was so crazy.
Yeah,
you could never replace what it was like when the Beatles came.
You think never again?
Well, but there, I mean, no bands ever. There's no bands that came on the last like 20, 30 years. You go, oh yeah, they were the same. No, they weren't. Not the craze.
Nope.
Ariana Grande,
the Taylor Swift craze.
Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez was gigantic in
pretty-
Mexico,
yeah.
right?
She's big everywhere.
Yeah, and I think she's deceased.
No, she's
no.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Did you just
She's alive.
say-
She's alive. She's easy. She's alive.
She's
alive.
very much so alive and
But
well.
if Selena Gomez was that the Chiefs
Selena,
game?
What's
wait a
wrong
second.
with you?
Wait, just make sure that we get that right.
I am 1,000%
Okay.
know that Selena
But
Gomez is alive and well.
if she was at the Chiefs game because
Wait
she
a
was
second.
dating the punter or
Yeah.
something, I don't think she gets anything. There's nothing
No.
to
This is
mention.
incredible.
No, wait a second. It would be something, but not like this.
I cannot believe you just said Selena Gomez is dead. No,
Yeah.
she's alive and well. Selena Gomez is fine. For us.
She's not missing.
No, she's not missing. She's fine.
Missing. She's
check.
missing.
She's not missing. She's perfectly fine. She's okay.
All right.
So anyway,
Yeah,
that's
thank
pretty
you for
big.
the Swift update. The Swifties out there are going crazy.
The Swift.
are the Chiefs at home this week? I hope they are. So it's a Monday. They play the Chiefs playing the Sunday night game. I think it's at Jets.
Oh, that'll be big.
Yeah, I think it's at Jets, especially if Swift
God,
is there.
Yeah.
It's Chiefs
Yeah,
Jets.
you're right. It's in New York. Yep.
Selena Gomez.
So next
Selena
home game.
Gomez is alive.
Yes.
Selena
yeah.
Gomez. Yeah, she's alive.
She's alive.
Yeah, she's alive.
Years active,
Thanks,
2002 to
Incredible.
present.
Thank you for making some sort of horrible news story there. That's not.
She's only
it's not
31 years old.
Exactly. she's alive. 464-5685. Call or text as always. We'll get to Bill's Thrills next segment. But before we get to that, we mentioned this a little bit earlier in the show regarding Nebraska, Michigan this weekend. I mentioned the spread is 18 points in favor of the Wolverines. A top 5 team in the country. Makes sense in terms of that, of top 5 unranked team 2-2. But are people expecting Michigan to cover that spread? Bill, you expect a close game. Somewhat close
Absolutely
game.
close game. Very winnable game. It's a very winnable game because the game's going to be close, small ball. Sometimes you just go, how are we going to keep up? How are we going to keep up sometimes? Well, not in this game. They have great talent, but that's not how they play. They don't play fast. And then also Harbaugh is not enamored one bit with what like this we need to have. We're the number 1 scoring offense in the country. That's not his deal.
No.
He wants to be the most efficient offense, the physical offense. So he's not trying to be like, hey, we got to go, we got to score. And if for some reason that they have the lead, once again, they'll play like 4-minute ball. They'll play 4-minute
ball.
They're going to be like, if it's middle of the third quarter and for some reason they're up by 11 or something, they're not going to be going, we got to go, man.
Mhm.
We got to go. It's going to be, no, we got to grind it out.
Grind it out.
Yeah.
So here's the question. Can Nebraska score enough to win the game? That's
If
the
you just
question.
think about it, let's just say Nebraska scores 17.
Okay.
That's a lot of points they got to score to get 18 over that. That's a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
points.
To cover things out. I would think if you score 17, you're in business to win, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's probably not enough. I would say Nebraska got to get to 24. That's not going to be easy. What's so funny? Jake, what's wrong?
This is about Selena Gomez.
We'll get back to this in a second. Okay, so the Selena thing real quick.
What's the problem?
Okay.
I know what's going on.
Let's get it first.
I know what's going on.
Selena Gomez
is alive and well.
But
the Selena that you're talking about,
right, there is one.
Selena
Perez.
Quintanilla.
No, I think it's Selena Quintanilla Perez.
She died in 1995.
Right.
95.
See?
So it's
And
been
what's
a
the
while.
deal?
That was your first year covering the Huskers.
I was
football.
4.
Yeah, first year
This
covering.
Selena Gomez is 31 years old.
But there was a Selena that passed.
Yeah. I think there's almost every name someone's passed.
She passed in 95.
Yeah, and she was
Just 28
she
years
was
ago.
known as just Selena. She was an American singer-songwriter. She was actually the queen of Tejano music, and was also known as the Mexican Madonna.
Yeah.
And she died.
She passed.
Yes.
28 years ago.
28 years ago.
Seems like yesterday.
Seems like. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to get that in there.
Selena Gomez, however.
So yes, with the spread,
she's going out. I don't know. Anyway,
I
yeah.
said you have a great. I was hoping for an 11 o'clock game because I always
Really?
think the teams are asleep at the wheel at that time. 2:30, a little bit different.
Yeah.
A little bit different for them. Also, it's their first time on the road, which I think is a plus for Michigan. I don't think it's a negative because they haven't been on the road. They kind of needed a new scene. They kind of need a new environment. Also, it's nice to have when you have, they suit up probably 130 for a game or something of that nature. And all of a sudden now I'm down to just my 72.
74.
74. Here's where I travel. This is what I have for it. So that part is that I think that makes a difference. And it's a positive for them in that type of scenario.
Yeah, I hear you.
And also, even though Harbaugh was back before and has a little bit more of being back, I think he's a little more in a groove. Don't think that didn't mess him up. Don't think for 1 second your head coach not on the field or not in the locker room at halftime makes a difference. It makes a difference. So that would be the negative part of it. Mm-hmm. The positive part is what you see on the field is it's not a juggernaut. I mean, you don't see up and down the field offense. You don't see.
Hasn't been.
I mean, right now, even rushing the ball, Edwards has been almost, we say, non-existent.
Hasn't done much.
So, and they started.
Form's not having a huge year.
He's not having a huge year. And then Edwards caught a pass earlier in that game. I watched it. They're like, okay, we got to get him in the game. We got to do something different. It's really hard. It was kind of like back in the day when you had like Rozier and Craig. You had two unbelievable tailbacks. We're going to play them together. That wasn't really that dynamic. It wasn't a great play them together type of scenario.
God, you're getting
and so sometimes that doesn't work that way.
Right,
Just
good
it's
point.
like they can do this and do those things. So they're not clicking great right now. And what Harbaugh is thinking, obviously he's going to take every game serious. He knows what it's like to play at Nebraska because that should have been a win for Nebraska 2 years ago. There's 2 years ago.
That's still painful.
Like you have the ball, tie score. We had a fumble.
Yeah.
They had great chances to win that game. And so he knows what it's like to play at Nebraska. So he'll be pretty geeked up. Also, he looks at it and just says, okay, to really win this thing, who we got to do? We got to beat Ohio State and we got to beat Penn State on the road.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard.
They got those both on the road.
No, Ohio State's at home and Penn State's on the road. But he's like, right now, I don't think he would leave the Rutgers game going like, I have no concerns with Penn State or Ohio State. We'll roll them. He's probably like, oh, no, we're not where we need to be. So he's going to be looking at just the process. How do I get this team better and do a really good job? They're solid on special teams. But again, if there's a couple turnovers on either side, it'll be a great deal with that. But if there's a couple, if someone's -2, it'll show up big in this game. Sometimes a -1 or -2 doesn't show up quite as big.
There he is.
There's T. Farley.
Look at him.
Look at the waffles.
He's
Look
jacked up.
He's fired up for free.
He's got a T-shirt there.
He got a T-shirt on.
He got a white tee on. You don't see that all the time. White tee.
He's in waffle eating mode.
Yes.
He's ready to eat.
Yeah.
Hungry man.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry.
Farley, he's probably at 5,000-6,000 calories a day. He's still very lean.
Hasn't gained a pound.
Very lean. He looks like he could play.
I mean, we know that he'll eat 20 to 25 mini candy bars a day. We know
How does
that.
he do that?
How's he do that?
Oh, yeah. He has about a 32-ounce Mountain Dew 3 times a day, too.
3 times a day.
Ooh.
So he's
leaded?
Leaded. So he's at somewhere between, he's probably at
That's
about,
trouble.
he's a solid half pound of sugar a day.
Holy God.
Half pound of sugar. If I had a half pound of sugar a day, I'd be 600 pounds. I'd be 600.
Big Bill.
Yeah, Big Bill. Farley looks incredible. Like he can still play. And he's a half a pound of sugar in every day. Right now, he's probably he might be that far in right now.
Terrell Farley.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Farley likes the sugar.
Yes.
Likes to eat sugar.
Well, what a week this is.
It's been fun.
We're going to Double Eagle Golf.
Double Eagle Golf. Fans,
And you
please
guys are going
unite.
in the van.
Get a hold of Steve Schindler.
Alumni band.
Sam Stroh has told us the alumni band drinks for free.
Okay.
They drink for free.
Yes, and free
On
nachos.
Friday.
And they'll get free nachos.
Free nachos, too.
I'll talk to Sam about that. He didn't promise that. I'll talk to Sam.
We'll talk about the nachos with Sam. He'll make it happen.
At least some cereal or something.
Double Eagle
cereal.
Double Eagle.
Get some Honey Nut Cheerios. Get some Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah, breakfast food. Yeah, some Cheerios.
Breakfast.
Yeah.
We can get some Pebbles.
Whole milk.
Pebbles.
Yeah. Fruity Pebbles.
You can eat breakfast here.
Puffs.
You can have breakfast here with Heavenly Waffles at 8 o'clock till 11 o'clock today.
Farley.
T. Farley's in the building. We'll have Bill's Thrills next.
Oh, we're doing it. I didn't know that.
Ticket. We are.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jay Sorensen, and Bill Busch on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Hey, it's Jake Sorensen. Join us this Friday from 6 to 10 a.m. at Double Eagle Golf in the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street for a Ryder Cup launch party and preview of Nebraska, Michigan. Book your bay to hit shots while enjoying the show and enjoy USA-themed drink specials. Book today at doubleeagle.golf. We'll see you on Friday.
Fall has arrived, and it's the perfect weather for the DIY market to listen to the game while building a deck. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and Decorators composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance and to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671 or go online to deckcityne.com.
Houses? They're expensive. And once you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it for a while. You need to make sure you get your best house for the best price. You need Ben Bleicher and his team of pros at Professional Realty Group. They'll take the time to figure out what's important for you in your dream home, and they have the expertise to find the hidden issues that could surprise you after the sale. That's professional knowledge, proactive service. We call that potential. Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group are Berkshire Hathaway's home service ambassador. Find more online at prg-ne.com.
Hot tub season is here, and to celebrate, Bonds on Pool & Spa is having a sale so good that they're offering it up for the whole month. Soak up the savings when you purchase a new High Life Collection or Limelight Collection spa and receive a free step and cover lifter from now through the end of September. Stock will go fast, so hurry in and claim your new spa today and soak up the savings at Bonds on Pool & Spa, 33rd and Highway 2, or at bondsonpool.com.
Is your backyard ready for fun with friends and family this fall? GE Landscape Supply has pavers and boulders, which are a great accent for any landscaping project. And you can find them at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere, nearby or far away. Stop by at 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Gray Diesel and Equipment Services is hiring and seeking motivated applicants. Gray offers a second-to-none benefit package that includes health, dental, vision, 401k, paid vacation, and paid holidays. They offer great pay and tuition reimbursement or a tool purchase program for qualified candidates. It's a fun, friendly team with lots of variety and work assignments, so there's something for everybody. View and apply for their job openings today at grayusa.com or visit them in person just off I-80 and North 56th Street. Come be a part of the Gray difference.
Repeat after me. I will not touch the fuse box.
I will probably not touch the fuse box.
Sip, do you remember what happened last time?
Yeah, I remember.
What happened?
Half of the city block lost power.
And?
My chicken condo went haywire.
That's right. The chickens ran wild. So what do we do instead?
Call Joe at Ambition Electric and let him handle everything. Look, saved on speed dial.
Ambition Electric, 402-217-3415 or online at ambitionelectric.com.
Hi everyone, Ken O'Rourke with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive. Always honest answers.
Are you tired of living in pain? It's time to take control. At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, we're your one-stop shop for expert care in Lincoln. From broken bones to complex reconstruction, our skilled team will help you get back on track. Visit prairieortho.com today and discover why we're the trusted choice for thousands of patients. Don't let pain hold you back. Take the first step towards a better, pain-free life with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins. Call 402-489-4700.
Anybody who knows me knows I was cocky out of the womb.
Is Early Break with Sip and Jake, brought to you by Gaina Trucking. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, so I just talked to Chef Bob Haney from Heavenly Waffles, who is in the building. They'll be serving at 8 o'clock until
Bob Haney.
11, possibly till noon, for sure till 11.
Reminds me of Mr. Haney from Green Acres.
Ooh.
That was a great show.
Today,
It's a place to be.
they've got sweet corn grits up there.
Oh, interesting.
They have andouille sausage. They'll have pumpkin waffles and regular waffles also.
Pumpkin.
It's going to be great. So come on by.
That is great.
1040 O Street, our studio here, 11th and O. Grab some Heavenly Waffles starting at 8 o'clock. And grab a coffee from the mill. They got all sorts of great coffee.
They probably got some pumpkin coffee. I mean, there's pumpkin everything, right?
Spice.
Pumpkin beer. Do you drink pumpkin beer, Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not often.
No.
I don't like
being a 30-year-old, I guess you got to do that.
Yeah.
They don't make pumpkin Budweiser out there.
Yeah. They might.
No.
You'd be disappointed when you see that, wouldn't you? I'm going to try to find one.
I'd be aghast. I'd be aghast.
A pumpkin Budweiser.
I'd know the apocalypse is certainly upon us if Budweiser makes a pumpkin beer. The apocalypse.
We'll see what's happening.
No, it's not happening, Jake.
Maybe they'll make it happen. Just to piss you off.
Won't piss me off.
Pumpkin Budweiser.
I'll just know that the world's definitely coming to an end. We got to get the Bills through.
We do. Let's play the open for Bill's Thrills. Here we go.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom.
Yes.
Bonanza.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm locked.
Mushrooms go better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. You see, I sent you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break. Sponsored by Dirk, Scott, and Ty at Mid-Plains Advisors.
All right, it is a Wednesday, which means it's a wild card Wednesday for Bill. We don't know where he's going to go today, but it is sponsored by Dirk, Scott, and Ty at Mid-Plains Advisors, the ATMs of Lincoln.
The ATMs of Lincoln. A lot of money. If you want to be retired, maybe in 6 months, that's what you get to. 6 months.
6 hours,
6
maybe.
months? 6 months, and you'd be retired. Okay. Yeah, so invest with them heavily right now. They're bringing back about over 80% return on their investments. It's incredible. Okay.
What do you got,
Bill?
Bill?
Here's what we got.
What do you got?
He brought I like that.
He's got a
folder now.
This is getting ridiculous.
Really? Yep.
I brought my own folder. I told Jake this. I feel bad for Jake. Don't look. You're trying to read it.
Why do you feel bad?
Sipple tried to read it. I don't understand you. I don't understand that. Because I feel bad for Jake. I talked to him earlier. This is going to be way over his head, and he was born too late, and he missed something that I think he would be really grab onto.
Okay,
Bill's Thrills. The salesmanship and the gamesmanship of building an athletic dynasty in all sports. The cosmic construction of dominant physicality and athletic prowess.
Okay.
This is drug-induced no matter what.
The adaptation of the high school universal gym.
Ooh.
The universal gym.
Universal gym.
Every school in this state from probably 1968 to 2004 had a universal gym in their school. That amazing circuit opportunities.
Good God.
It had the bench press. Yep. Remember it, Sipple?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The leg press with 2 pads. You could work the legs different. It had 2 different pads you could launch from.
Yeah.
Then it had, remember this one, that had the lat pull down?
Oh, yeah.
And that doubled as tricep extension. doubled his tricep extension. They could use the tricep extension.
Absolutely.
In that. And then the dip bar. Jump up to do the dips.
Okay.
Had military press. Had a pull-up bar, but the incredible part of the Universal Gym, it was this square piece of metal that every school had. It was the adjustable sit-up incline board. You remember it? You could set it, and one incline would be like this. You pulled it out, and there'd be holes that were in the deal, and then somebody doing sit-ups inverted like this. It was incredible. Everyone had it. So I just want you to.
Did you do that?
It was.
You were the quarterback. So
I was
you
the quarterback. Had to
yeah,
do that stuff. Yeah. So just imagine like that. You know, that you got the circuit plan. So back then, a lot of times you used to do a circuit, and it wasn't even by reps. Like, all right, 25 seconds.
Yeah. He brought
Johnny did not bring the whistle.
I brought the whistle.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I brought the whistle. The head coach is there in a pair of, he's there in his gym shorts.
This is amazing.
He's in his gym shorts like that. Everyone's on the station.
How did you never bring a whistle before?
And all of a sudden, like that, next station, like that, you just roll in there, like, then it's like, go. And they're going.
You can't do that enough.
They're going for 25 seconds.
You can't do that enough.
So
you can do that every 10 seconds. I'm okay with it.
So lastly,
Rebecca's got to be worried that the place is burning down.
This was incredible. I want you to think about the
I am thinking about it.
I want you to think about the salesperson.
Okay.
That sold the Universal because they sold one to every school, and it wasn't just in Nebraska; it's nationwide.
Oh yeah, they got multiple houses. There's not just one house.
When I got to Nebraska West in the weight room, there was still a Universal Gym in one room. You still had the Universal Gym in one room.
Whoever came up with that has multiple houses.
So I want you to paint a picture here real quick.
Okay, should I close my eyes?
So no, just
close your eyes.
Close your eyes and listen.
Okay.
Imagine the meeting. It's 1967, and you all of a sudden they say it's a mythical Bill Busch is brought into Genoa High School for an interview to be the head football coach, and they interview him. It's like, talk about that, Bill. What's your plan to turn this place around? Well, first thing we got to do, we got to get with the school board, get a plan, budget, fundraise. We need a Universal machine. That's how we're going to change this thing around. We need the Universal weight machine. Everyone was worked out on these. At anyone in these ages has had one, and I want to know if there's still some available. They're still in their school because also the whole system probably weighed 2 tons. It was 2 tons, and once it was in, it was 2 tons of weight. It was incredible. It was incredible, like that.
Budget,
fundraise.
There's no whistle. He brought a whistle today. How did you hide that?
Keep doing that, please.
The Universal machine. The Universal machine was that was the fitness plan. That was the fitness plan for everyone.
How did you hide
What are you
that
guys gonna do? Just go to the weight room. What are you gonna do? Just do a circuit on the machine.
Yeah.
Is upper body,
The
lower
mythical
body?
Bill Busch.
Yes.
Well, it starts with
Universal. We've got to fundraise.
Budget, fundraise. We'll have a soup feed.
Universal soup feed. We'll have his pancake feed. What do you guys need? You need the Universal machine. The guy who sold it, everyone he walked into, everyone bought one.
Oh, yeah.
Every school had one. But there's still some schools.
Columbus did.
Yeah.
For sure.
Everyone had one. Everyone had
Bill,
one.
that was fat.
So that's the salesmanship and the gamesmanship of building an athletic dynasty in all sports. The cosmic construction of dominant physical and athletic prowess.
Yes.
The adaptation of the high school Universal Gym.
Yeah, and I didn't know it. I think you're right. There's the whistle. I can't say I know about the Universal Gym.
If you would see one, at least I had some pictures in for like that.
If I saw a picture, maybe I could say I've seen that before.
It's
but
just
I don't think I have.
It's a big contraption.
Big contraption, and it has to weigh 2 tons minimum.
Oh yeah,
minimum of 2 tons. And then there's always one guy in charge like that. I had to fix like the cable or something. The cable broke.
Yeah, the damn cable.
Cable broke. Also, you could cheat on the bench press. So you could take you could lift it up a little bit, then put the pin in, so you didn't have to go all the way down.
The pin.
Also, you could also bounce the weights too.
Pins.
You could do like the
and don't take the pins home.
Don't take the pins home.
No.
That'd be
sometimes you might do that just accidentally.
If there was a missing pin, how mad would you
get?
Oh my Where's the pin?
Come on.
I'm on the bench press.
And then you try to think of what other things you could stick in there.
Yeah,
not a good idea.
Not good.
Like a pin.
Yeah.
Just like a pin.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's gonna snap. Everything. Here'd be the best that would happen as it got older, you'd lose pins. So you just had to rotate the pins around. I want to do military. We'll get the pin. Right. And so where's it at? It's in the bench.
Bill, here's the thing about that. It wasn't only in schools. It was in the Y, the Columbus Y.
Yeah, they would have one. Yeah.
They had. I think they had 2 at the Columbus Y.
Wow.
So whoever sold those things, you're right.
Here's the thing too. I would kill to have one in my garage because guess what? It would work fine too. For fitness.
Could it fit in the garage?
Oh, I'm saying if you still want to be in good shape, it would still work. This isn't one of those that go like, oh, it's a joke. No, it wasn't. Not at all. You could do the same thing and be in incredible shape.
Yeah. You should. Yeah. I mean, garage is not a bad idea.
Yeah.
You could probably get an old one.
Oh, I'd love to have one.
Here's some response from the texters.
From the text line.
The breakers here with us this morning. Of course, they have an all day. Someone says, love it. Red padded, says somebody. Yes, red padded.
Oh, yeah, red padded. Absolutely.
Someone says, I can't believe that Bill brought a whistle in. I love it.
Yes.
IQ Crew says, is this why Pender is Titletown?
Absolutely. I can tell you right where it's at. It was right out. It was right between the gym and the wrestling room. Yep. That's right. I can describe. I could draw it perfectly right now.
Did Ron have something to do with that?
What's that? Absolutely. Wow. The hamstring machine was separate. It was on the side. Same company. Was on the side.
Huh.
Because you lay down on it, face down.
They weren't always separate.
No, not always separate. Were they? No. Pender was separate.
Yeah.
Dwayne said, this is not Duke, because it's Dwayne. Dwayne says, I can remember the Universal Gym from Creighton when my dad coached football. Thought I was hot stuff when I could do 75 pounds when I was 7 years old.
Ooh, yes.
I can still picture the sparkly red vinyl on the equipment.
It was sparkly red. It was sparkly red. And they were all red. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you could get them custom made, but they were all red.
And sometimes they'd crack and they'd be kind of.
And then the best part, when you fixed them, they were fixed with tape. Yeah, they were fixed with duct tape. They're just like, we're going to get it redone? No, just duct tape. It's fine.
It's fine.
The inverted setup thing was incredible. You could go from like this angle to this angle. It was incredible.
This is an important question from Phil the Burn.
Phil.
He says, did your gym coach also tuck his shirt into gym shorts too?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Always tucked in.
Yeah.
Always tucked in.
Charlie shirts.
Yes, absolutely.
He was a badass, by the way.
Badass, yeah.
It was a requirement back then. You tuck it in. Let's see. More response here. Someone says Lincoln Southeast had one. Better times.
Yes, better times.
Oh, God.
Every school had one. Think about this. Can you imagine if you're the salesperson? How'd you guys do? Where we at in Nebraska? Well, right now everyone has one. Some people have two.
What if you heard an athletic director say, "Oh, he's got free weights. We're good."
Yeah, we're good. No. Need the circuit. No. That's how we get
both.
How's Lincoln Southeast going to be these? Yeah. Well, we better have a circuit. Yeah. They got the circuit.
Oh, they just got free weights.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Whatever.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Aurora still had one in 2004. Apparently, Aurora still had one in 2004.
Well, I guarantee there's some place in Nebraska where they still exist. It's probably just in some weird room that they've built a different weight room. And because it's like, how are we going to get this thing out of here?
Right. Yeah. That's the thing.
You'd have to go in there with you have to, a blowtorch to cut it. Right, and then it would take your entire football team a full day to get it out.
It would take a
full day.
Blowtorch.
You would need a blowtorch. Whoever, I'd love to be the guys. Can you imagine when they showed up in a truck? Who are those guys? Universal Gym guys.
Yep.
Oh, getting one of those?
Yeah, getting one of those.
It'd be a big day for the city.
Up, but seeing it getting set up and everything and put together.
Yeah.
And then you had to, and it was secured to the floor too.
Yep.
It was like there was bolted.
Someone says, was there a squat rack made out of a pole welded to tire rims at all?
What's that? No
squat rack.
No. There was no squat just leg press.
Yeah, leg press.
With the lower one was easy.
Okay.
The higher one was harder. So it worked different parts of the legs.
Yeah.
So if you really
in your buttocks.
Your buttocks. Yes.
The glutes.
I got a text from Ron. Ron says, Jim, our Universal was on the stage at Benkelman.
Nice.
On the stage.
Thank you, Benkelman.
Holy God. Yeah, that's.
You know what this was, Jake? Better times. Yes, better times. Not even close. I mean, just if you grew up with the Universal Gym. You imagine growing up now like that. We have got a bunch of racks and it was really nice, air conditioned and stuff like that. Nope.
Universal Gym.
The Universal Gym.
Yeah. Kevin in Waukee says, better times.
Better times
indeed. Universal Gym. The Y in Columbus had just a separate room with only a Universal Gym.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do free weights in another room, but it was just a Universal.
And also,
I remember it like yesterday.
Yeah, like I can see exactly how when you did the lat pull down, how you had your legs got hooked underneath it. Yep. Remember that? You got that thing done?
Oh yeah.
It was a bunch.
There were some adjustable things you could do. Like you could do curls from the ground.
And then you could pull the bench out and you could do shrugs. You can do shrugs.
Someone says shrugs.
I still do it with bands. I still do shrugs. I did them today. I did them 10 minutes ago.
Someone says
O'Neal traps are amazing. You have amazing traps.
Hey, Bill, try a sit-up. How about maybe some sit-ups?
Are you going to take your bands to Double Eagle Golf?
Yes.
There's a side room there.
Side room. What were you saying, Jake?
O'Neal had it on the stage also.
Also on the stage.
On the stage.
Big Bird says there's still one in Milford.
Is there still one there?
So we just make a trek.
Can someone send a picture in from some schools that they can drive to their high school If you're a breaker in small town or wherever, any town, just if it still exists.
Yeah, please text us at 402
and also find out if
5685. Or you can or just tweet at us. It's easier to find us on Twitter too.
And find out if it's for sale. I'd sure like to get it.
How much would that run?
I'd like to bolt one into my garage.
How much would that run?
I think it'd be pretty cheap. I would think.
$1,500?
Yeah, I'd give $4,000. I'd give $4,000 right now.
That's Bill's Thrill, sponsored
Somebody's
by
taking you up on that.
Dirk Scott and Ty at Mid Plains Advisors, the ATMs of Lincoln. Thank you, Bill. That was wonderful.
Better times, Jake.
That was better times. Let's play the game show. Give us a call right now at 464-5685. Your chance to win a business box of bagels to Bagels and Joe. The record is 10-8.
Glutes.
10-8. Is that right, Josh? 10-8. 10-9. 10-9 is the record. You are above 500, but you are 10-9 today.
We're right we need to be.
Today's topic. If I can get my game show pulled up.
Still winning, not showing off.
Is famous Brian's today.
Oh, amazing. Why
Belichick.
There's no reason. It's Wild Card Wednesday.
Oh,
famous
Brian.
Brian's. People named Brian.
Brian Billick.
He is a famous Brian. He's not on the game show
Brian
today.
Adams.
Not on the game show today. If you think you know your famous Brian's,
from Canada.
call us up. He is 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple.
He
Starts
could not be the president
right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play. 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
All right, 464-5685. Call the Nickdown Sip and Trivia. Will we hear the whistle all during this segment of the game
Could
show?
happen.
Could happen. Call a little
And
foul.
Sipple say the word buttocks.
Yes, you have to work your buttocks.
Got to work the buttocks. Yeah.
The mass kicks ass.
Yep. Jake, let's do this.
Jake, what happened?
I was
We
getting
lost
the
Jake. We lost Jake.
No, I'm here. Okay, we've got Ben. Ben, how do you feel about famous
Ben.
Brian's today?
How are you?
We're doing well, Ben. Do you feel good about famous Brian's today?
We'll give them my best shot.
All right, that's all we can do.
That's all we can ask. Yeah.
Bill is a lifeline for Sip, as always, for one question. Use them wisely. First question goes to you, Ben. Here we go. What famous Brian starred as Walter White in the popular show Breaking Bad?
It's an easy one, layup. Hope you got
Brian,
I got it.
Yes, his first name is Brian.
Jeez, it is on the tip of my tongue. Brian Watson.
Brian Watson.
Mechanical gas.
Brian. Sip.
Brian
You want that?
Cranston.
Is it Brian Cranston?
Oh, wow. That puts us in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
We just took the driver's seat.
Yes, he did.
Ben.
Okay, Sip, first question up 1-0.
I got Bill in my back pocket.
What college did famous Brian Urlacher, go to?
Bill knows this now. I know it too well.
Can I give it? Because I want to do it.
Yeah, you can. I hate to use you.
But my problem is you've done this before, then you've missed it.
Yep, that is true.
So I 100% know.
Do it. And it's in this. I know the state, but there's two choices. So go ahead.
It's the Lobos, New Mexico.
Oh, I would not have got that right. I was going to say Utah.
You had the wrong state.
Yeah, thank you. You got. God, thank you. God.
All right.
Yeah, I was going to say Utah.
Back to you to stay alive, Ben. You're down
Buttocks.
2-0. Here's your last question. What famous Brian was a two-time first-team All-American linebacker for Oklahoma in the mid-1980s?
Really?
Really?
That's what you went with?
What color's the flag of the U.S.?
I met the guy too, and I am drawing a complete blank.
Oh, this is awesome.
Oh,
So you called me out now, and he doesn't even know it.
Yeah, we called you out.
white cleats when we played him here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
He had the haircut.
5 seconds.
Remember the haircut?
He had a fierce mullet, but I can't remember his name now.
You're going to kill yourself.
You are going to.
Please don't do
I
that.
am.
Don't do that. Yeah.
I mean, don't.
Please don't do that.
Oh, come on.
5 seconds, Ben. 5.
3.
Brian,
2.
1.
dang it.
He went by a single name.
I'm going to give you the horns.
Like, think about the Fonz.
Yeah. Sip.
But it's the Boz.
It's the Boz.
Brilliant.
Brian Bosworth is the
He
correct
throws up on
answer.
the radio. That's what happened. I get it. I've done it too.
It happens.
I totally understand.
Trust me, there's times.
Yeah.
Hey, 11-9 the record now. 2 games above 500.
Not showing off.
No.
winners, not trying to be draw attention to ourselves.
Just being calm. Ben, thanks for calling in.
Thanks,
Get
Ben.
your bag on a coffee
Appreciate it,
and
guys.
calling down the road. Thanks.
Ben's been better.
Yeah, he was 0 for 3.
I want Bill to answer this question here. Unless Sip, you want it here.
No.
Okay, you've already won the game, so it's just for fun. Bill, what animated sitcom features a talking dog named Brian?
I have no idea.
You should know
know
this one, Bill.
I don't watch animated shows.
You know,
I do not
thank
do
you. You have referred to a scene from this show that you love before. You've sent us. We talked about it on the radio. You sent us a clip of it.
That was the one that threw up.
Yeah. What's that show? Come on,
Family Guy.
Family Guy.
Family Guy.
Nice job.
Family Guy.
Nice job. And
Family.
tiebreaker.
Go ahead,
Bill.
Bill. Yeah.
How many interceptions did Brian Urlacher have in his 13 NFL seasons?
13. 46.
Jeez, it's got to be under that.
22.
Yeah.
22 is a linebacker. Two-time defensive player of the year in the NFL was
When we were
Brian
at
Urlacher.
the New Mexico State Aggies, we beat New Mexico twice with Urlacher. And one time I think that just the use of him cost him the game. He dropped a punt.
Did he?
And he fumbled a punt because he was playing wide receiver in the red zone, punt returner, every snap on defense. And I think it was phenomenal to watch. I want you to imagine Brian Urlacher playing for New Mexico.
Yep.
What that was
It's
like.
Khalil Mack in Buffalo.
I want you just to think about what that was like to have to defend. Well, let's block him.
Jeez.
No, I mean, it was insanity.
Jeez.
You'd see him in warm-ups. I was like, how can this be?
Yeah.
He should be starting at Alabama.
Yeah, so why was he at New Mexico?
From New Mexico.
Oh, he's from New Mexico.
He's playing for his home state.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. The spillover is next on early break in the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jay Sorensen, and Bill Busch on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today. I'm ready. Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread?
I can't stop eating it.
Rico!
Relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today. Found in most local grocery stores.
Yes, Marlax. If you want to assimilate into Nebraska culture, you must learn the reactions of joy from playing and winning Nebraska Pick 5 from the Nebraska Lottery. Specify. Nebraska life forms use words like yippee, wow, woohoo, and booyah.
Logical. Nebraska Pick 5 grows by $10,000 each time it is not won.
This produces hyperactive reactions in humans.
I will try. Yip-ee.
Needs more work.
Nebraska Pick 5 top prize odds 1 in 658,000.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Join Planet Fitness now and get the PF Black Card for only $24.99 a month. You'll enjoy an upgraded experience with tons of perks.
Like access to more than 2,000 locations worldwide?
Yep.
And massage chairs?
Yes.
Can I bring a friend every time?
Sure.
Can my friend be a horse?
Nay. Sorry. Get the PF Black Card and feel fit-tacular. Only $24.99 a month. Our most popular membership, the PF Black Card, is your ticket to getting all the perks. Join today. See Club for details.
Whether you're booking a trip to Lincoln for a football game or a volleyball weekend, the Scarlet Hotel at Innovation Campus is the place for you. The Scarlet Hotel is special on many levels, from the delicious Well & Good restaurant on the main floor to the coolest rooftop patio bar in Lincoln, the Bar Arrow, on the top floor of the hotel with great views of the city and one of the coolest drink menus. Book your stay or book a staycation today at ScarletHotelNebraska.com.
Is this you? You feel the same way every day, and it's not good.
You may think there's a magic pill that can fix you. There isn't. Limitless Male has found that the majority of men who admit they feel bad are suffering with low testosterone, which can cause these symptoms: low energy, brain fog, belly fat, muscle loss, low libido. Sound familiar? Get your testosterone checked at Limitless Male. Your first consult is free. Insurance accepted.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in September. Try their new pizza bagel with pepperoni and fresh mozzarella grilled on a sun-dried tomato bagel. And try their caramel latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Great Plains Trail Network. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, and they've scouted out the best Kawasaki side-by-side deals for you. Score up to $2,500 off the 2023 Kawasaki Teryx and up to $1,000 off Mule Pro FX and FXCs. Whether you want to handle the toughest task in a trusted, tried and true mule, or looking to dominate adventure in a Teryx, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered with a large selection of Kawasaki side-by-sides in stock at their new 27th and I-80 location. Hurry in, the clock is running down. Offer valid through 9/30/2023. Subject to change without notice. Offer available on approved purchases of select new unregistered Kawasaki vehicles. Model and year exclusions apply. Cannot be combined with promotional retail financing rates.
If you're not going to Memorial Stadium for a home game and don't have any travel plans for away games, there's a great place in Omaha to catch the action. The Inner Rail Food Hall. There's plenty of space. The Backstretch Bar has amazing game specials on game days. $15 Blue Moon and Bud Light pitchers, $6 margaritas, and $6 Moscow mules. And if you're hungry, take in some of their great options from their game day pizza specials. Do football game day right in the Inner Rail Food Hall in Exarban Village in Omaha.
With Sipple J, brought to you by Gainer Trucking. 93.7 The Ticket and theticket.fm.com.
All right. It is time for the spillover with Chris Raff, AD, out today. He is in Portland, Maine. He was here in the flesh yesterday. He is in Portland, Maine today, but Raff is back.
He was clothed, though. He was clothed.
Raff, good to see you.
Hello.
Are you recovered from Sunday yet?
Jesus.
I'm just taking care.
Wednesday.
I'm taking care of Raff. He's got a winnable game on Sunday against the Bears.
Favored. Yeah, he's favored.
Favored. That might be the lowest moment ever.
Has he
for the Bears.
recovered yet?
The Bears have lost 13 straight games. They're playing a team that gave up 7.
Straight?
They have. The Bears have.
Good God.
They're playing a team that gave up 70 points last week, and they are the underdog to that team that gave up 70 points. That's a low moment for the
Fields
Chicago
is playing
Bears.
well, though.
He's playing great.
It's just the problem is the coaching.
The coaching. It's the coaching.
Yeah, Fields is like it. Oh. So that's what was making the noise off the air. Somehow.
No, it wasn't.
What that sound?
No, that did sound like
remember that sound like the sound we heard
I
on.
did not blow a whistle until it was time.
Did the whistle get close to the microphone at all?
No. First of all, it's a whistle. You have to blow into it.
No,
this doesn't set it off.
But would you agree that sounds like the sound that we heard earlier?
I'll tell you what.
Squeak sound.
I'll tell you what's happened at the ticket. There's just mayhem. What is going on out there?
I'm going to tell you what's going on.
Yeah, help us, Raph.
Heavenly Waffles is back. Good Lord.
Good Lord.
He gave me a little sample.
A little sampler.
Yeah.
How was that, Raph?
Was
amazing.
It heavenly? I think the word's heavenly.
Heavenly. Amazing.
We're not keeping that picture on that thing. I got news for you, Jake.
Yeah. I don't want my picture on the trash can.
That's not happening.
Well, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's temporary. We'll take it off.
It can be
after
under
the
for
show.
15 minutes, and that's going to be it.
We have some shenanigans going on outside. Inside, Heavenly Waffles, come on by. They're serving now till 11 o'clock. Great stuff. And Dewey sausage today with sweet corn grits, pumpkin waffles, regular waffles. Awesome stuff from Chef Bob and Kathy. Outside, I'm going to show the camera here. Should I do that?
Yeah,
show
go
the
ahead.
outside camera?
Yeah,
if you're watching the video stream,
isn't happening.
our friend Kathy Woody brought us in some pictures of me, Bill, and Sip this morning.
Yeah, I got to be nice to Kathy.
That are now being posted outside where our names were ripped down from. this week.
There's only one person here that's been bothered by this. Me and Sipple are not bothered one bit that our names were taken down. We're like,
it's the fact that happened during the show.
Yeah,
the fact that we saw
very
it happen.
upset about this.
I wasn't upset about it. I was upset when how it happened. I would have preferred to be at the same time as
You
yours.
declared
all
war
taken
on the
down.
city. That's all I know. You declared war on the city.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh no, Bob's here.
Yeah. Yep. That's
you
right.
Know what, you know what I'd like to see?
Oh, don't do this.
How incredible would it be? Oh, thank you.
Here we go. We got food coming in hot.
It's hard to get past there. It's a little tight. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob.
How incredible would it be?
Amazing.
If
Corn cheesy grits with Cajun andouille sausage.
Sweet
I'm taking a
corn,
bite right now.
cheesy grits.
You're gonna
Sweet
bite on air.
corn, cheesy grits with Cajun andouille sausage and the heavenly waffles.
Bob is ridiculous.
Bob is he's a chef. He's an extraordinary chef. Look at him.
Look at him.
He's regal.
He is. He's a regal chef. He's a regal chef.
Yep.
Enjoy, gentlemen.
Thank you,
God
Bob.
bless you.
Appreciate it. We'll give you the feedback here in a second.
What if Taylor Swift was at the Michigan game this weekend? That'd be incredible.
It'd be really a pain.
Be incredible.
It would be fun.
What's your
in the box?
In the box.
What's your initial feedback on the waffle there, Sip? You took a bite out of it already?
Well,
I just had a bite of the sausage. It's incredible.
Andouille, Cajun andouille sausage. You can have
very
that yourself.
interesting. It's a very interesting. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Look, he doesn't mess around. He makes good creations. This is not something you just toss around and say it's going to work.
Yeah.
There's the oh God bite. Yep.
What kind of sausage is that again?
It's Cajun andouille sausage.
I mean, good luck making this at home. I mean,
this has to hit home for Bill because he probably had a lot of Cajun andouille sausage in Louisiana.
Yes.
I don't know if Laura could do this. All due respect to Laura.
This is a lot for someone to try to
Recreate.
Yeah. That's why you have an artist here.
He's an artist. He's
a chef. He's a chef.
He's over here admiring his creation and our response to it. Sip's devouring it.
It'd be interesting how much Josh could eat because he ate 3 bags of pretzels already.
He did?
Yeah. I looked over there. He was just ripe.
You were counting on the pretzels?
Oh, he was just mowing through them.
You're eating Bill's pretzels.
It's almost gone.
He's mowing through. You had at least 30 pretzels.
Yeah.
He did.
Raph, what's your initial feedback on the Heavenly Waffles today?
Amazing. So good. I mean,
how many are you going to eat? You weigh 340.
One or two. We'll see.
340. I didn't say that, Raph. That was Sipple.
It's okay. It's okay.
Come on, man.
I'm going to tell you what.
Oh, no.
I was telling Chef Bob this before Heavenly Waffles came in here last week. When I'd see waffles, every once in a while, I'd have a waffle, but it was nothing that they would never stick out to me. I'd go with an omelet. I'd go with something else. His waffles, the next day after the show they came in, I was like, I woke up this morning. I just wished Heavenly Waffles was back again because they were just so good.
You were thinking about them.
This is the first waffle that I've ever had that tastes better than an Eggo waffle. Eggo is an incredible waffle.
Eggos are good.
Every other one that I've ever had at any place or no waffles. Didn't care for them. I like the Eggo, and then now we've had Heavenly.
Heavenly Waffles are delightful.
Jake.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
By the way, we got a text I need to address. I've seen a couple texts that are asking you
about Universal Gym.
No, we had a lot of those as well. But people are saying they want to send the station some stuff, the show, some gifts, because we've changed addresses. So if you are one of those people, write this down. I'll say it again. The official address is 93.7 The Ticket, 1040 O Street, Suite 100.
Suite 100.
Lincoln, Nebraska.
100.
68508 is the zip code.
68508.
So if you are one of those people that are trying to send something or stop by in the GPS, 1040 O Street, Suite 100, Lincoln, Nebraska, 68508 is where you can send your items to or stop by. Someone else says, what happened to Sip never eating on the air again?
Yeah.
When people bring in food, you can't disrespect them.
They brought a plate
There's
right
things
in.
that you
That's
just
not
can't.
on Sipple.
It's not on Sip at all.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for
It's
having
not
my
on
back.
Sip at all.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell Bob, hey, I got this policy.
Policy.
I can't eat until I'm outside.
Yeah.
Can't eat himself.
If you do a muffin tomorrow, I'm gonna bring it up. But
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
There are more texts about the Raph. Were you aware of the Universal Gym?
Yep.
That Bill was referring to.
It took me right back to Leffler Junior High.
Yes.
Dr. Chris Deibler back when he was a PE teacher. Going back, I can still remember. It was the south side of the Leffler gym, and they had a little tiny room in the back, and all it had was that Universal Gym. And I remember Mr. Deibler going, It's going to change your life, kid.
Yeah.
Did he say that to you?
Universal
Maybe.
Gym changed
It's been 35 years, so
it
it
changed
might have
everyone's
blended a little
life.
bit.
It changed
Look at
everyone.
Raph.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, come on, Raph.
I actually,
They have to make a special universal machine for Raph.
I think there's actually a picture of me in a junior high yearbook. I'll have to find that.
Please find that, Raph.
It's a picture of me in my Stanford shirt because that's where John Elway went to college. My Stanford shirt.
Naturally.
You are
Doing the
John
press.
Elway.
I'll find it tomorrow. I'll take a picture of it.
Did you have so you were a big John Elway fan at Stanford?
I was.
Did you have a picture of him in his Toronto Blue Jays when he played third base? You had one of those jerseys.
Actually, I do have his.
Did he do that? He do that, yeah. Was it Toronto?
No, it was Yankees.
Okay. What was it?
He played. I actually have I have that baseball card. Actually, that was my one thing I wanted of John Elway that I never had. About 4 years ago, I finally got it. So
You did.
Yep.
Well,
Yankees third base.
Raph.
Yankees third base.
Actually, he played right field.
Okay.
All sorts of things wrong right now.
Well, no, it's possible he also played third base at times.
He was more of an outfielder.
Well, more of an outfielder.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had a howitzer for an arm.
Yeah, imagine. Yep, I imagine.
George Steinbrenner almost had him.
Really?
Cold Stone trade him.
George Steinbrenner.
Yep.
Alive or dead?
He's dead.
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
I mean,
I got
Selena Gomez still alive though.
Billy Martin, dead.
Billy's dead?
No.
2 degrees of separation from George Steinbrenner.
What?
Yep.
Who's your?
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Who is it? Who do you got?
So when I was a kid, my buddy, his dad was an American League umpire, and he lived here in Lincoln.
Okay.
And he filed a lawsuit against George Steinbrenner for defamation of character. So
my God.
So I had 2 degrees of separation.
Really?
There you go, Ralph.
Really?
Yep.
Defamation of character of an umpire.
Yep.
I'll be damned.
Yep.
Once again, if you want to stop by, we're at 11th and O, 1040 O Street. We've got Heavenly Waffles here till 11 o'clock. They've got all sorts of great stuff. The cheesy corn grits. They've got the Cajun andouille sausage, 2 types of waffles, a pumpkin one and the regular one, all sorts of good toppings. Come on down.
Sipple finished his.
Buy some milk coffee and have a great morning.
Licking this plate.
See, they were making fun of me for doing that too, but it's so good. You just got to get all of it.
Got to lap all up. That's it for us. The Drive with Raph and AD is next for Steve Sipple and Bill Busch. I'm Jake Sorensen. See ya.
Is this you? You feel the same way every day, and it's not good. You may think there's a magic pill that can fix you. There isn't. Limitless Mail has found that the majority of men who admit they feel bad are suffering